What's going on, guys? This is your regular show here at PCT. It's a quarterly recap. You know what I'm saying? You like that calm voice?
Yeah, I do. That's how I'm talking.
This is
Q3.
End of the Q3.
Mm-hmm.
We are just entering September. And here's your boys. This is me, Alex, Zachary, Isaiah, George, and Cornelius.
Yeah.
Nice to see you guys again.
Yeah.
Likewise.
Yeah, it's fire. It's always good. I feel like it's always good just sitting down, chopping it up with the boys, you know, especially since we're not doing it as frequently as we used to. I feel like that's something we always bring up because we're not doing a monthly recap anymore. It's the quarterly. So we have a lot to talk about. And these are usually like 2-hour long podcasts. And we have just like pretty much just catching up with everyone, you know. I feel like obviously we hang out, you know, outside of doing the podcast. And, you know, anytime we have anything planned, it's usually with each other. But yeah, no, bro. So just kind of like starting it off, bro. How was y'all's Q3? And, you know, what were some big things for y'all? I guess whoever wants to start off, go for it.
Start chronologically.
Sure.
Where you left off? Zay's birthday.
Start off at last seniority.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You might have to share.
Wait, Zay's birthday, Juneteenth, right?
Actually, I'll go first. Yeah. Zay's birthday till now. That was actually... Let's see how it's been.
He always talks to the mic. I don't know if you noticed that.
It's been pretty good. Solid, for sure. Yeah, damn, I don't got nothing.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why you started off for Zay's birthday when it was Zay's birthday.
That's a hell of a way to set the tone there, brother.
Yeah, but I was just trying to remember. We're going chronological order, so fuck it. Here you go, Zay.
Wow.
Yeah, that interesting education, huh?
Oh yeah, brother.
I feel like everyone has like a clip of them doing some like shit like that on every pod. It's kind of funny.
It's a part of it.
It was Zay's last time. It's JG this time.
It's all of us.
Yeah, I think the last thing was right before Zay's birthday.
Yeah, because I think we did that fishing thing at that Pflugerville fishing
Good old
thing.
Juneteenth, brother.
Well, because
my birthday.
You and JG were arguing about like being able to go fishing like the day before or the day of his
Fishing day was
his birthday.
No, it was not the day of my
They were,
Sorry.
I know, but on pod they were arguing
it's on my
about
other
that.
calendar. Fishing day was on. Fishing day was on Saturday, the first Saturday of June.
Hell yeah. And we had
The
an
7th.
amazing time fishing
7th.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
did.
Not catch anything.
Not at
No.
all.
Oh yes, we actually we caught some snow cons.
Oh yeah, we did catch some snow cons. Those were $3.99, so those were easy to catch.
But yeah, that was like a little pregame to his birthday. But
Yeah.
go ahead, brother.
I guess to go into the quarter from that, it was my birthday. Turned 27. You dig? Another year around the earth.
Old.
I know, right? Old. We're all getting up there. Other than that, I won't lie to y'all. I can't really remember what I did for my birthday. I know the day of, I worked.
21st birthday.
You had a
Remember?
great birthday.
Oh yeah, we had that
The 21st.
party.
Your 21st birthday.
Pool party.
Yeah, we had a pool party. That was
We
here.
bought pizza and
pizza and
wings.
wings. Yeah, we got a shit ton of pizza too much pizza. But
Still working on that.
Yeah, still working on that. But it was a really fun birthday. It was nice seeing everybody again. That pool party was fun.
I think that's been the only time we've gone to the pool.
Yeah.
Well, me personally.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Funny enough, like literally I got an email after we did that. Like they sent out to the whole like community.
Dang.
They're like saying like basically
you can't have too many people
Yeah.
in the pool.
Pretty much.
This is for real.
Yeah, they literally have an email like that they sent out to the whole community like, hey, just a reminder, like y'all are not like supposed to have more than like 4 or 5 people per household.
Bro, suck
Didn't
my
say anything
dick.
about speaker.
No, nothing about a speaker. It was just the amount of people.
Interesting.
Yeah, because and then the pool's been like messed up ever since. Like
Someone ratting us out.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised. I think Loki, the one like the older guy that was there, I think he might be like the freaking.
The HOA president
Yeah.
or whatever.
But
The
I'm like,
president of the
my thing is, I'm like,
HOA.
realistically, like, what are y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna find me? Ooh. Okay. Sorry, interrupt.
But to go after that, other than that, birthday was lit. It was cool. 4th of July would be the next thing, I think.
That was fun.
That was pretty fun. We went to floating. I thought that was.
Oh yeah, we did do that.
Yeah, we went floating for that.
Yeah.
That was a little fun. There's a video in the hard drive somewhere between on this table that somebody has, and they'll release it one day. And I know they will.
We'll release it soon.
But yeah, there was a cool little trip there. We had a fun time there. What was y'all's point of view from the floating?
I mean, it was like honestly, I had to really think about the last time I went floating, and like, you know how you
No,
go back
facts.
through all your archives and shit,
Now that
looking
you
for
say
like
that,
the last time. And I remember Zach, I was like, bro, like the last time I had me floating was, bro, it was a long ass time ago. It might have been like
Yeah.
Frio type shit.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And I was like, okay, like let me try to figure out. And then Zach was like, oh no, you're in this video. I don't remember the date exactly, but it was probably like 2 years ago. So it was fun. Like I feel like floating's always an experience. You know what I mean?
It was a crazy day thing, or crazy like around that time, because that's when all those floods happened.
No, yeah, I was about to bring that. Yeah, 'cause the
So,
flood had just happened.
The day we were on the 4th of July was the day it was
day it
happening.
happened.
So
Like it was further upstream. Like if we probably would have waited a little bit longer, like it might have been a little bit different float. To be
Yeah.
honest,
yeah, white caps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, it's always fun though. I feel like we have a good group of people to where we always have a good time regardless of whatever happens. I feel like I was talking to probably Zach because obviously we live together, but I feel like I told him, I was like, man, I feel like some shit always happens anytime we have like a big group of people and like people get drunk, liquor's involved. You know what I mean? Something always happens. You know what I mean? Like someone gets mad at someone or whatever. I feel like. Not that I'm aware of. I don't think anything happened. I know I got fucked up though. I think it was just like a mix of me not eating and like I had stayed up late the night before, so it's kind of hard for me to like be like awake and shit. But it was fun. I mean, I feel like we always have a good time, bro. Like it's never like, oh, is it gonna be fun? You know what I mean? I feel like it's always gonna be fun. It's just kind of like, all right, what are we gonna do? And I think we had intentions of making other plans afterwards, but we didn't even end up doing anything. I think everyone was kind of tired, and I think we're also just getting to that age to where we're not trying to like, we're just trying to do one thing and then chill afterwards. Which like we put up to Drake. Shout out to the boy Drizzy.
Hey, best glizzies and burgers I've ever
bro,
had.
yeah, that shit.
Yeah,
hit,
that
bro.
was good.
It was super good, and just being able to hang out with each other, I feel like that's always super fun. But that's kind of my perspective.
Yeah, I like you said, nothing really happened or whatever, but we were wanting to do stuff afterwards because I knew someone was trying to get active when he got out of the shower and showed up in pants, and I was like, oh wow, this boy's trying to hit the square.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, you know who I'm
There's
talking
only one
about.
guy.
Who does the audience?
Yeah,
audience
well,
doesn't
for
know.
my audience and audio listeners who aren't watching
Texas
on YouTube.
State alumni. You know what I'm saying?
Texas State, eat 'em up, Cats alumni, offensive tackle, 5-star.
Let's capture this.
Yeah, at Let's Capture This, at Thick Girl Slayer. But
yeah, roll a commercial.
yeah, rolling the commercial. Commercial break.
yeah, I'm cutting that part out. Anyways,
I knew Zach wanted to get active, but like you said, we're all kind of like getting to where it's like, no, let's just chill.
Yeah, bro.
Because that's what we ended up doing. And even then, Zach was like, I know I brought all this stuff to get active, but no one's trying to get active.
no, I was like, I did all this stuff. I got changed. And like literally, when I got changed and literally went back downstairs, I was like,
The whole vibe was kind of like.
well,
let's
me
just-
personally,
Oh, you personally?
I was like, bro, I'm tired. Like, I don't want to go do this. If I go and do this, I'm gonna be sitting there going, this is terrible. Like, I'm gonna go home.
right.
So
Yeah. And then after 4th of July, between that and August, can't really think of anything.
I think
there was a couple things.
I think there was a couple.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Zach's fucking birthday.
We ended up going to downtown Round Rock, and I was like, "See, was like, oh, were you trying to go? Don't you got to work tomorrow?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro." But this Jack Boys 2 just came out. I'm trying to get lit, bro. So that for me personally, that's probably my favorite album that's dropped so far. But I also am a Travis Dick Rider, so I'll admit it. I still bump that shit to
At least you admit it.
yeah, bro. It's like, I mean, that's my favorite artist, bro. So I mean, that was like a big moment for me because I'm like, damn, the Thunder just won a championship.
Oh my God.
Travis just dropped.
we're
We're
talking
fucking
about
winning,
that.
boys. This is a good ass summer. So I mean, personally, I think this is probably my favorite summer just off of those two things alone. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, kind of going into your birthday, Zach.
Yeah,
You know,
how was that?
big 2-8.
2-8.
Did the usual thing. What how was your day?
it was good. I'm glad I got to like celebrate that with Dorian. It's usual. Like, we had a lot of fun. We talked about it kind of like earlier in the year before our birthday about you know, what we're gonna do for 30. So like we gotta figure that one out. Probably do something, you know, maybe somewhere else.
Massive.
Yeah, like out of city for sure.
It's like 2 years from now, though.
Like,
We're talking about
Cedar
28,
Park?
not 30.
Yeah, like Round Rock, Texas. 'Cause we're in Austin right now. So, yeah, probably something like that. But overall, it was pretty good. Family pulled up, so that was pretty cool. Got to like hang out with everyone, go get drinks with like y'all, and then obviously my parents like that. So
Oh yeah, we did a Sunday fun day too.
so that was a lot of fun. It's like that. It's kind of funny because my parents like they still are like on that like oh, you don't want us to hang out with your friends. I'm like, all my friends know y'all, like
Right.
So
All my friends expect y'all to hang out.
yeah,
with
so yeah, no, that's not the case anymore. It's like, you know,
Yeah.
back when I was younger, it's like, oh yeah, no, like please don't. But now it's
Yeah.
like, no, like please do.
me. Yeah.
So
Let me ask you this. I
What?
mean, we've done Zilker water, like
Next year we gotta
chilling
do something
stuff.
else.
What, like, yeah, I was about to say, are you kind of getting tired of that? Like, do you still fuck with that, or
honestly, like to be quite honest, I got tired of it this year.
really? Why is
didn't-
that?
Just because I'm like, we always do that. Like, I want to do something different. But
Right.
like, also at the same time, I'm like, it's pretty much free essentially. So like,
100%.
Yeah.
so like, you know, people aren't going to use that excuse to say, oh, I can't go because, you know, I'm like, I don't want to spend money. It's like,
This
okay.
dude's looking up the
Like,
Powerball.
we got to go to Lake Austin next time or Lake
Yeah,
Travis.
Right.
Party barge.
Yeah.
Party barge.
Yeah. No, yeah, I was just curious because, I mean, you've done it, what?
3 years.
3 straight years.
Yeah.
3 straight years?
Yeah.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, like I enjoy it. Like it's always fun. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
Zay and I were running it up. On
Yeah,
the
I was
little
gonna say
BP.
that. I was about to
that was
bring
kind
that
of
up.
fun. We were vlogging, so but like
Yeah.
I mean, I always have a fun time. I just think we just don't party like how we used to, bro.
no.
So like, I'm not gonna lie, personally, like even for like, you know, I hate to like bring myself into this because I don't want to take away from your birthday, but like for me personally, like for my birthday and stuff, like I don't really care about like going out, getting fucked up, getting
Yeah.
a bottle, whatever. Like of course, like if it's a time and place for it, sure, but like I'd rather just hang out with y'all, go get dinner or something. You know what I mean? Like it's always fun hanging out with everyone in that type of setting.
Take you out, treat you right.
Exactly. But yeah, no, I was just curious. So what would you want to do next year for your birthday then?
I don't know. I was like, just something different, obviously. Shit, maybe. I've been talking about this for a while. See that?
Oh God, Hey, let me guess. You want to go to Fredericksburg?
Actually, no, I don't say. You know, not anymore. Fucking ungrateful.
Wait, for
sons
what?
of- Ungrateful. Sons
Like a
of-
wine
Wine
tour?
shit?
Yeah.
Like a one
Yeah.
tour.
Like do like a day trip or something like that. Or not.
Well, not
maybe,
even.
Maybe stay out there.
Yeah, I
at
would
night.
say I've seen a lot of
Yeah.
places that are like really nice over there in Fredericksburg.
Yeah,
that
stay
are
out there at night. Go to wine
Or,
tour in the morning. And
The
then,
hill country.
What's
Yeah.
the other?
Like a all day type of thing.
yeah.
What's the other one on the way to Bastrop that people like to go to? Is it?
For what? Oh.
Antique stores and all that.
Say that again, sir.
Round Top, Texas. People like to go there for like the antique stores, and they always have some kind of like big festival. Also, I feel like for your birthday, the vibes were kind of down just because of the weather. It was also overcast.
Overcast, yeah.
So
I kind of like that
I like
personally.
that too. I like it too.
I did too,
cooler.
but last year when we were there, it was sunny,
Sunny as
AF,
well,
yeah.
and every time that it's sunny, it's always popping.
That's
Especially
true.
like at that
That's
time.
Well, let me ask y'all this then. Like, with stuff like that, do you want a whole bunch of people around, or does it not matter to you? And it just as long as like you got your people with you. Personally, that's how I am. I don't really care who's there. Like, it could be super packed, it could be empty and just us. And honestly, like, it just depends. But I kind of like it when it's just us personally.
So for me personally, it's like kind of like a mix. And what I mean by that is, yeah, if I have like just the boys there, like it's great. But like also if I invited a bunch of people and they're like also like, oh no, like I'm not gonna go, I can't make it. Then like
Oh, okay, yeah,
that's
I'm
also
not, I'm not saying that. I'm saying
Yeah.
like he was saying it was an overcast, so like it's
Yeah.
not
The
as.
setting.
I'm talking about
The
just
setting.
like in general.
Oh, okay, no,
Like, do
yeah,
you care if there's a whole bunch of people there that
Nah.
like you didn't invite, like randoms that are
Nah.
just paddle boarding, obviously because it's on Lady Bird.
nah, they can. I'm my bro. I don't even talk to you. I don't
Right.
deal with you. I don't.
I
care.
think it's cool, obviously, like the scenery and shit like that. But like, I mean,
What do you mean by that?
you know what I mean by that. I think everyone knows what I mean by that. But like,
Wait a minute, I'll try something.
But like I don't know, like yeah, I'm just I don't know. I'm just also that type of person where it's like as long as I'm with my people,
Yeah.
bro, that's all I care about.
I
To
agree.
be honest, and like I brought up
Rain,
earlier,
shine,
yeah, it
it
doesn't
don't
matter.
matter, brother.
How was your experience on his
It was
birthday?
cool. I think it was Edie's second time out in the water. This time I was a little more controlled. She didn't get too lit. So, no, yeah, it was just like another day on the water. You know what I'm saying? Not too hot, which is good. You can leave the sunscreen at home type of day. You know what I mean? I brought my homie out first
You
time on the
did.
water. He's from New York, so he had to.
I thought you kept trolling me when you're like he's never like shotgun before because
He
you're just
hasn't.
trying to get me
He's
fucked
never
up.
he's never had a shotgun actually.
Yeah.
So-
I didn't know that at the time. I thought you were just trying to have me get drunk or something. I was like,
Yeah.
"Bruh."
Other than that, I mean, yeah, just another day on the water.
Yeah.
Speakers, drinks,
Yeah,
good people.
music. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
hell yeah. Feel that.
How was your time?
My time was good.
Yeah,
You
ride-
pulled up
ride
in
that
your
boy
kayak.
Marcy.
You pulled You pulled up
Put
in
up
your
with my boy
kayak too.
Marcy. I think
Shout out
that's
to
the
the
only.
boy, bro. I fuck with Marcy.
Yeah,
man.
hell
So
yeah!
it's
Shout out to
streams
him.
and shit.
Yeah,
Yes.
that boy, a real content creator just like us.
Hell yeah.
No, I kind of wish. I feel like I'm on the opposite end. I wish there was like a lot more people just to kind of get the vibe going too.
I feel that too.
Because last year, I mean, not to compare it a lot to last year, but last year, yeah, there was a bunch of randoms, but there was also like a DJ guy on the water, and we were having like
I hear
aux.
him.
We were like exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, come on
We
now.
were having like aux wars, and I remember like when he
What kind of
pulled up
wars?
auxiliaries, and when
It's like you're missing a C in front of that.
and when he came out, I remember people just started going towards him because he had like a whole badass setup, and
think he had a soundbox, too.
He was oil farming like crazy because he had like a tarp with him, and people realized that he was just playing a bunch of
Yeah.
and that's not what the general public wanted to listen to. So we started playing some of our music, and of course we blew it out the water. No pun intended. And yeah, that shit was mad fun. I ended up like running into some people that I saw, and that was also like really cool.
Don't you always?
The boy Alex,
That boy
shout
famous.
out Alex. But yeah, I was just hoping because I was like, that was Marcy's first time on the water, so I was like, hey, bro, this shit's a vibe. You know, we do this damn near every year and this and that. He's like, oh shit, I've never been there when there's a bunch of people, and I'm like, hell yeah, watch you finna see how crazy this shit goes. And then yeah, it was dos tres, but it was good though nonetheless. Partying with the boys and shit, sipping, but I was just keeping my face and above water because Lake Austin can be a little nasty.
That's
when
Lady
a lot of
Bird.
people-
Lake Austin is nice.
Lake Austin, I'm sorry, Lady Bird.
Lady Bird.
Lady Bird can get a little nasty when there's a bunch of people there.
Oh, for
Water gets warm as hell.
Absolutely.
No senor. Nah, but it was good though. Good shit.
Hell yeah.
So what happened after that?
Trying to
did
look
happen
through
after
the
that.
pictures and
After
shit.
his
Yeah,
birthday, the next thing we did.
Doom 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 doom. Ooh, ooh. If the shit get
Yeah, there's
complicated,
nothing.
you
August
get
was
kicked
pretty
down.
quiet.
The most recent thing that we had was our draft party.
Tuesday.
What's up? Let's hear it.
I know. I had to wait for the mic. Shout out to the Pville Panthers. You dig? Football season started again.
Fergie, you're
And,
super senior.
well, yeah, you know me. So we back
Wearing
on
his Letterman.
Yeah, oh yeah,
That's
that
2016.
Letterman.
You have one?
Fuck no, I don't
yeah,
have a Letterman.
Yeah, same. Bro. I do.
But no, it's so it's my little brother's senior year.
Oh, yeah.
He's 2 times offensive. Whoa, dude, calm down. He's 2 times offensive tackle, starting offensive tackle. So,
Left or right?
Left. Last year he played right.
Most important
Yeah.
position.
Yeah, last year he played right. Now he's on the left side.
Fulfilling your dreams.
No, I played guard.
Is,
Hey, what was it?
but is he? Does he have like any stars? Like, is he
I don't
like
know.
a ranked?
I
Or?
don't-
Look
yeah,
him up.
Yeah, no, say, I don't think so.
Damn,
We're about to find out
It's
right
your-
now.
It's your brother, bro.
He's two.
Well, I
he's
think-
second team all district. I know.
So like
that.
I know
But I don't
it's
know
very
how it
like
works.
I wouldn't say political, but like isn't it like you have to go to camps in order for you to get like ranked and stuff? So
yeah,
he been doing that?
He's been to one camp, but it wasn't anything like super serious.
Okay.
So, but he did get invited to one by Texas A&M Commerce.
Oh, nice.
But it was for like their special teams and all that, and he didn't really want to do that. But he was recovering from his injury
That's right.
that he had. But
How's he? How are the boys looking?
Oh,
Hey, yo, pause.
Come on.
there's some areas we need to work on. But other than that, they just got young receivers. That's
Right.
what it is. They lost a lot of good seniors. But other than that, I guess getting that relationship with the quarterback and the receivers needs to be updated.
Right.
They're just not on sync, but they looked okay during their first game. Nothing like super crazy. Dang, this boy looked up his whole bio and everything. Hell yeah. Not ranked, no stars.
No, never mind.
No.
Nah, I'm lying on that.
But they're looking pretty good. The reason I bring it up is just
State
'cause
rank
we're-
is 475.
Really?
That's
Oh,
pretty
wow.
good. There you go.
Hey.
That's pretty freaking good.
Hey,
Isn't there thousands?
National rank is
Oh.
3,600.
hell yeah. Hey, shout
That's
out
pretty
Noah.
impressive.
Does he have any stars or?
Mm,
I'm
Doesn't show it.
saying.
Okay.
Photos in these days.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just basing it off of
That's how you know you'd be
CFB,
lacking.
Oh, but yeah, no. Like I said, the only reason I bring it up is because I'm shooting a lot of content for them this year, or I'm trying to shoot all their content, and it's just to help get them on the map. But not that they're not on the map, but like help get more exposure for the kids. But even then, just to help my little brother get his exposure. But it's just one of the it's a happy place. I mean, I think you've seen me on the field. It's
Yeah,
just,
bro.
I'm in my zone. When
No,
I'm out
yeah,
there.
yeah.
So like, just to calm down, dude.
Wow.
God,
I know.
Like I know, but like
No,
No.
was he talking about that?
okay, yeah,
Yeah, so calm down. I was
Yeah.
I
talking
mean, you've
about
been doing it the past
Yeah.
30 minutes. So
Well, I did it one time the past 30 minutes, but all right, sure.
we've only been recording for 28, so.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, just be able to do that for them, it's always nice. And then it's just you're not like you're there. You get to see them throughout
Yeah.
the season and all that. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping they're having a good season. He's excited because he says he's gonna finally play Elgin. He has yet to play them. He's always been injured.
Oh.
So he's
Actor's happy about that? Or he's
no, he's excited, but they're all excited. It was funny. There was a moment last week during the Leander game where he, I guess, got the wrong block and a sack happened, but nothing bad. But it was like a third down sack, and so it turned into fourth. And coach went and got on his ass about it, and it was hilarious because everyone in the stands, everyone was like, "Why the fuck are you yelling at the tackle? You need to yell at the fucking quarterback, coach." Even though it's his son. And literally, my mom stood up and she was like, "Coach, talk to your fucking quarterback. He's being oh, it's my bad." He said, "Talk to your quarterback."
There you go.
And they're like, "He's motherfucker doesn't to throw the ball and shit like that."
Hell yeah.
fucking late on it.
I know.
It's okay.
They get
Take
the
some
point.
time. Take some
That's
time.
part of it.
But it was hilarious because I guess coach turned around and then 20 other parents were like, "Hell yeah, ×2 on that," or retweet, or
Oh my God.
shit
That's
like that.
crazy.
They were like, "Yeah, fucking listen to her, coach," and shit like that. And it was funny because we brought it up afterwards, and Noah was like, "Yeah," everyone fucking looked at me and was like, "Great, that's my mom."
Right. How just a question for you.
What's up?
Just a personal question. Not personal, but how is it to see your younger brother out there and starting and doing his thing
I mean, it's a little warm to the heart and all
Right.
that. It makes me happy just because, I mean, we've all been out there. I mean,
shit on me.
You know what I mean?
nah, it's just nice to see,
Help you
especially
shoot.
with
How many shit out there? That's about it.
I mean, I know as you have younger brothers, everyone here has younger brothers except that one guy. But I think y'all kind of understand when y'all see y'all's little sibling winning at things or doing good at things.
Right.
Yeah.
Like Justin becomes
My
a
brother's good
Korean
at
pop
Valorant.
star.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that boy's a Korean pop star. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That is crazy.
That's wild. That's gotta be racist, right?
Honestly.
100%. That's
Yeah.
gotta be.
Yeah.
That's
Watch out.
crazy.
Low key.
He's gonna be the next
up and
Jason
coming.
Ween.
Oh,
Come on
yeah,
now.
yeah, 100%.
Oh, Jason
100%.
Derulo? I'm gonna be his biggest
Hey,
fan.
That boy said Jason Derulo.
Or when Jaden's going crazy on those
Yeah.
flights and putting fucking CJ type of comments on his photo.
Shout out to Jay.
It's nice. It's nice to see him. He enjoys it. He to see him like really like, oh, this is what I want to do, and like I want to try to make it to the next level. It's like he's like locked in on it, and he takes it so serious.
Did you ever expect him to?
No, because he was a kid that didn't play. He didn't play until his freshman year. And
which
like,
is crazy.
Did he watch? Did he know? Like,
yeah,
how to play
he
it?
knew, and he watched a little, but he didn't really get like hands on with it until his freshman year, like I said. But even then, like we were like, "Oh no, you're gonna be good, dude. Like you're gonna be fine." And then he like hit his growth spurt, and we were like, "Oh fuck, no, you're gonna be kind of good." Like,
oh yeah, definitely. That's crazy, bro. That's that's honestly some fucking straight out the mud type shit. Man. He didn't start playing until his freshman year. Now he's a starter.
Yeah,
wasn't he playing last year?
Yeah, he was a starter last year
as a junior.
Yeah,
like that is.
Well, he got moved up his sophomore year for playoffs,
right?
Because they made playoffs his sophomore year, and then they made playoffs his junior year as well when he was starting. And then now he's kept his starting position.
Damn, that's fire, bro. I just wanted to ask, bro, because like you said, you know. We all, majority of us. Besides Zach, sorry. I mean, we're kind of like, you know, he's younger brothers. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but like, seeing like any of your siblings or even your friends, bro, seeing them be successful at anything that they're like working hard to like get to is always super, like you said, like warms the heart a little bit.
Yeah,
like, damn, like you're putting in the work, and I like see that you're improving, and now you're on the big stage, you know, Friday Night Lights type shit. So.
And like last week they had a hard game because it was tied 14-14 up until the fourth quarter, and defense was bailing them out, and I literally told them, or like afterwards we had like a talk, we had like our own little film session because with all the footage that I had. And we were like talking, and I was like, bro, like y'all can score, y'all just need to y'all figure it out and all that. And there were things where he was like, yeah, I could do better on this to help them out. And he's like, oh, this person should have picked up their block. I was like, yeah, but you got to communicate with them,
right? Yeah,
and all that. And that's just something y'all pick up over the season that y'all all like get better at. But like I said, just to see him like locked in how he is, it's just like hell yeah. Like,
what grade is he in? Junior?
He's a senior.
He's a senior. Wow.
Yeah.
You think is he gonna pursue in college?
He wants to.
He wants to. That's good.
He wants to.
That's good.
So
I was gonna ask about that. I was like, do you think
that'd be kind of crazy?
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. So do you think you as like a lineman need to have a decent quarterback for you to get recognized?
I wouldn't. I mean, yeah, no, yes, but like even then, like I think they look at their linemen, they're like, oh, if you have that size, no matter what, you're good. But my thing is, he doesn't really have that size for an offensive tackle. He's like 100 pounds short.
Yeah, let's say you think he would be more so like if like a guard or something in college or at the collegiate level.
Yeah, if he was to go to the collegiate level, I'd want him to like play tight end.
Oh, whoa, for real?
Yeah.
You think that can translate? Like,
oh yeah.
Well, because like tight end is a mixture of being a receiver and a lineman essentially, because you're blocking.
Yeah, because he's like a big guy, but pause. But
yeah, that is a pause.
But he's not like the biggest guy, pause.
Yeah, how tall is he?
He's at least 6'3", 6'4" right now.
Really?
Yeah, he hit a growth spurt. Bro. He just hit
I know. I've seen. I didn't know.
I think I have a picture.
I know he was
Zach.
6'3" though.
He just hit a growth spurt at the beginning of the season, like maybe 2-3 weeks before it. I was like,
beginning of the season. This
he
year.
just hit a growth
this
spurt.
Year.
Yeah, he just hit another growth spurt. He got like another 2-3 more inches taller. And I like was looking at him. I was like,
bro, generations,
bro. No, they're freaking genetically modified.
Yeah, he's a petri dish
that's
baby.
A little petri dish baby. For sure.
So they're like 6'8", you know.
Yeah, but no,
90%
he's
muscle.
weighing like 220, 225. So
he's a little lighter.
He's a little lighter. But I mean, like I said, we had our own little film session. He's getting his job done. He's doing his blocks. There are a couple where like you could tell he did not. That stadium pressure was getting to him.
Yeah,
but
tell him what you were saying.
Well, it's because we were watching film and I'm there watching it, and they would snap the ball and he wouldn't move, but everybody else would move, and then he was like delayed 2 seconds. And I asked him, I was like, "What the fuck is going on here?" And he's like, "I could not hear for shit." He was like, everyone was fucking yelling because they go off a clap, they don't go off a hut. And so the dude was clapping, and he could not hear the clap.
What is that Jackson Dart and the freaking? He's like, all right, like let me see the snap count. He's like,
yeah.
He's like, all right, where is it?
He's like, I was asking for your snap count. He's like, that is just
6'3".
Wow.
So, but no,
I feel like I should be 6 foot then, huh?
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah, but yeah, other than that, I'm excited for him. I think he's gonna do pretty good this year.
What let me ask you this question. What is something this season that you're wanting to do better than you did last season, like shooting content wise for football?
I want to be able to focus more like singly on players.
Okay.
Like I want to be able to like, oh, okay, like if I had some assistants out there, I'd be like, all right, you're covering this main shot and you're covering this shot while I can go and like, hey, like I'm just focusing on these handful of players that are either like I'm gonna make a reel for or like Noah, like, hey, like I'm gonna focus on you that way. Whenever it comes to like putting anything together, it's just you that I'm like focusing on. That way, if he gets a pancake, and I'm not worrying about, oh, there's a touchdown that like, no, I got your pancake.
Yeah.
So,
random question. I mean, I feel like you might know about it because you played in high school. Like the whole huddle thing, like is that's still a thing? Right?
oh yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
they
like,
still do huddle.
What
Huddle.
like huddle?
I know, but would you say was it last time?
He said they still do it.
Okay.
They still do.
So is that like is it school thing or?
Kind of, yeah, I believe so. I mean, they get all the film from the coaches through Huddle.
Okay.
Because that's where the coaches upload it, and he'll like, oh, I like this play, Zay, and he'll like send it to me.
Got you.
But like,
and then
my own-
obviously, like if you're recording or if they have other people recording for them, it's just a better angle.
yeah, that's all it is
more
because
cinematic and
it's
stuff.
more, it's higher quality.
yeah.
It's not that over like over the field view.
Right.
And
It's
all
like
that.
on the field type of vibe. Okay, I was just curious because like I would always see like the athletes in high school post their huddle clips and stuff, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh, that's cool. Like, but like what you're doing now is like what we were missing. At
Oh,
the time,
yeah,
So, like,
totally.
shout out to you, bro, and just
Totally.
shout out to everyone that does it. It's dope that we are people that aren't even really involved with football or aren't college athletes are able to still be involved in the sport and still contribute to, like you said, helping out these kids get more eyes on them so they could get a scholarship or get to the next level wherever they're wanting to be. So I was just curious because like I feel like I don't see it as much. I mean, obviously we're not in high school, so it's like we probably aren't even keeping up with shit like that. But like I feel like it was a huge thing back then, and now it's more so like freelancers that are just going out there doing it because they
like
enjoy
nicking
it.
the cut.
They nicking the cup, bro. Or Prelude Productions.
Or
you know
Prelude
what I'm saying?
Production. Or Opinionated Media Sports. Yeah,
Goddamn right, baby.
But yeah, no, go watch Pville Panthers. You dig.
Pville Panthers so cold.
You
bro.
know why.
Yes, sir.
Kind of. All right. Well, I feel like this is a perfect segue.
That's a good point.
Into we just went to the other night. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting old. We just had our 10-year anniversary for our graduation. Class of 2015.
You know what I'm saying?
Pville Panthers so cold.
No
you
glove,
dig?
no love.
No glove, no love, baby. Pville Panthers. Have a great Panther day. I kind of wanted to see, obviously we had our watch party. We'll get into that afterwards. Shout out to Cam and, everyone. Oh no. Shout out to everyone that, was hosted us and allowed us to be a part of that. But, wanted to bring this up because we were just talking about Fleurville, but, we weren't able to get there when it started. Alex, you were able to. So kind of like, what were the vibes like? You know what I mean? Like obviously, we'll get into as we start talking about it, but just kind of like seeing people that you hadn't seen in a while, maybe even people that you really didn't talk to in high school. Like how was it a little awkward? Was it, like we're all grown now. We're all 28, 29, whatever it may be.
Initially, when we first got in, well, first I was I was nervous to go. I was nervous to enter the building.
That's crazy.
There you go. Enter the building. I was nervous, right? And at a moment, me and Drake, we just paused. We're like, should we just like wait for everybody else to get here and then walk in all together type deal? He was like, nah, they're still at home. Let's just get it over with. So we went in, opened the door, and there's this little host table where you pick up the name tags and stuff. And it was Jane and Taylor.
Did you see Zach and TJ's name?
No,
name
they
probably wasn't
handed
on
it
there.
to us. They handed it to us, so I didn't look.
Okay.
They did that like clipboard, like check names off or whatever the case is. But anyways,
Right.
I walk in, I look throughout the bar, and mind you, this bar is still open to the public, so there's like a mix of everybody in there. But for the most part, I can kind of see, some familiar faces, right? I think for the most part, for how everything was like divided and where everybody was kind of hanging out with is kind of like still like high school.
It was
Like
still
where
clicking.
like click. Like most of the people, most of the crowd was like the drama and band people. They're already out in that patio. Right. They're already with their people. They're already out there. And then maybe a couple like onesie, twosie groups here and there. Some by the bar, some by the tables, around more around the other bar. But it was still kind of around the same people that they hung out with in high school. Some, standing alone, just trying to, I don't know, get the urge to pull up on someone to talk or something like that. But for me, yeah, I mean, I was just, me and Drake, we were just hanging with each other on a spot to just, post up and, slowly either, you see someone across the bar and then they'll walk over or, we'll go to them and chit chat for a little bit. And eventually, we all got moved out to the patio. They did the photos. They did a little bingo game where you had to like get answers from. We had to mingle and get answers from everybody and stuff like that. Like answer questions like, someone signed this if you had more than 2 pets, or like someone who's left-handed.
Like little icebreaker questions where you have to like go and talk to people.
Right. And shit, like I said, the whole time I was nervous, bro. Shit was, I don't know.
Why were you nervous?
I don't know. It was, for one, I think it's because not a lot of the people were there. Like I was people that I hung out with, but there were definitely a lot of familiar faces, obviously, right? But still, like we didn't talk much in high school. But I was still, and it was weird because most of my whole friend group is the high school and shit. None of them were there. So we were planning on going together.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Where'd y'all have y'all's prom?
We had
at the Domain.
The Marriott, right across from that used to be a Barnes and Noble's, Macy's over there. Yeah, or we're Steak Shack.
Like Punch Bowl Social, like right across, like
Marriott.
That
Marriott, yeah. But no, I mean, I thought it was pretty cool. There was a few days before, they had sent out a message where everybody sent like, if you have any class pictures you want to send in. They had a TV that was like slideshowing a bunch of pictures. I didn't make it anyway because I wasn't one of the cool kids, right?
Same, brother.
Yeah. But no, I thought it was cool. Ran into a couple of old friends and chatted a little bit. Some from like ACC, some from like
Life.
yeah.
Life.
No, a lot of good ones because I think the most people I chatted with, I have them on social media. Just once in a while we'll chat a little bit. So it wasn't too nothing crazy we had to catch up on, but yeah, for the most part, it was a lot of people I didn't hang out with, but it was good to see familiar faces. It was cool how it was like high school all over again, I guess, in a way. There was prizes, raffles. I didn't win any, sadly. And it was an open bar, sadly. Yeah. What's his name? Fuck you, Principal Stell. God, dude, we fucking hate you.
You
dude.
said that to me when I came in.
Fuck you, Mr. Stell.
I don't know.
Did I say that?
No, you said it. I don't know what was going on. I think Miranda was trying to get
everyone's
attention.
You're going to do an announcement. Yeah. She was like, we're about to close out this place, and I thought we're all cheers, like, yeah, fuck Mr. Stell.
Yeah, I was like,
Is he from middle school?
Yeah,
I think
Mr. Stell was from middle school.
God, what's up with these freaking middle school? What was high school?
You tell us, brother.
Wrinkle.
Yeah, Mr.
You sure?
Wrinkle
Yes.
was the head.
It was
Yeah.
his head,
He was
but
the
like
head
we
boss.
had
So every class had their own.
Every class had their own. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a
Mine
girl.
was
ours.
It was a girl.
Mine was Miss Hunt.
Miss Lejeune?
we had Mr. Mr. Lejeune was ours, I think.
Miss Lejeune.
Miss Lejeune or
Miss-
Mr. Lejeune?
Miss. I think it was a girl.
I think it was Miss. Yeah, I think we had a girl.
Yeah, it was definitely a girl.
Right.
Yeah. I was about to say,
Because we had like 2
Nah.
or 3 different ones.
I'm thinking about middle school, bro.
Yeah, I think you're thinking about middle school. Yeah,
know
Mr.
why.
Stella is
Yeah,
definitely
Mr. Still was the one that was like the.
Yeah.
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 Because I remember we always did that. We're like,
Yeah, we sure did.
Yeah.
because he was like, it was
For
so
our
weird when he
audio
did it.
listeners, they pointed at the screen and did
Sorry.
his finger at
A
him.
lot of insiders. Y'all, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
It's
You
crazy.
should be
'cause
watching on YouTube.
I
That
thought I
way
would
you
get
can
like
see
a
all
lot of
this.
memory flashbacks, but
Yeah.
nah. It was.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was a nice show out. It was like 50. It
Yeah,
was
it
like
was a
50
decent
people.
amount of
It was a
people,
decent
bro.
amount of
Yeah.
people. Crazy enough, there was freaking people from other classes there too, which is crazy, bro.
There's people that didn't even go to our school.
No.
That would be me
The boys.
and Joel.
Well,
course.
at the end of the day, it was super cool.
Yeah.
It was cool to catch up with the people that I talked to. Yeah, and then you guys came in a little late. You know, saw some. Oh shit, I haven't seen y'all in a fucking minute, bro.
This guy literally
No.
saw you earlier
Yeah,
that day. It's
yeah.
long time no see.
No facts.
Let me ask you this, bro. Like, what are your thoughts on like those people that, oh, if I wanted to talk to you after high school, I would already stay in touch with you. Like, what, like, do you agree with that? Like, do you think going to this 10-year reunion, was it not like, I wouldn't say like fun or whatever, but like, I feel like even that little time I was there, it was great being able to see people that
Yeah.
like, you grew up with and stuff. Like, you know, that they're just people that like, oh, like I was saying, if I wanted to stay in contact with you after high school, I would have.
Yeah,
Like, what are your thoughts on that?
like they would have, but they didn't type, or
Like if they actually really cared to like keep in contact with people, they would actually kept in contact.
would have
with
done
you.
it.
right.
Like, I'm pretty sure there was people there that you probably haven't talked to since
Yeah.
high school, right?
Yeah, I mean that's. I
So
think,
do you think it was a waste of time? I guess that's kind of what
No,
I'm asking.
I don't think it. No, I don't think in a way. I don't think it was.
Right.
I mean, there was a lot of. I was honestly coming to this. I was expecting to see like actually some of my friends that I would have seen. Like, say for example, like I don't want to call anybody out, but like the twins,
Right.
them, yeah, like just them, and then
I thought they graduated with me.
well, Jalen did.
Oh,
No, Brandon was with us.
that's awkward.
Sorry, what was the question again? The keeping in touch
Yeah.
after high school.
If they wanted to, they would.
Yeah. If they want, like,
Yeah, I don't.
we keep in touch with each other because we're cool with each other.
Yeah.
You know, I fuck with you, so I'm gonna go out of my way to do that. A lot of those people probably didn't talk to in high school, so you don't really care about. Like, I guess I was just really asking because I hear people say that a lot. You know, I feel like obviously this was our first time. A lot of people our age hadn't experienced it or still haven't experienced going to a 10-year reunion or a reunion in general. So I think that was just kind of, I'll tell you my perspective to make it a little bit easier.
yeah.
I
Sorry, guys.
think with stuff like that, like, yes, I understand it to an extent, right? Like, I'm not gonna be super close to everyone we graduated with, but I think it's still cool going to something
No
like
matter-
that because we grew up with each
Yeah.
other. We've seen seeing where you're at now, I guess.
Yeah, I think
that's
that was
what's cool.
no,
For me,
yeah, I think that
like-
was the main thing for me too. I kind of wanted to see, and also for people to ask about yourself
Right.
too, right?
Yeah, and it's cool. Like for me personally, I'll kind of tell you my perspective. Obviously, we'll get into this after our high school reunion talk. We showed up late, Zach and I. We drove separately because I was gonna leave earlier because I had to work the next day. So we got there around like 9:30,
Yeah.
and that was kind of towards the tail end. I didn't know what time the reunion start. Like, I'm out of the loop with it. Like, I knew about this because of you and Drake.
Yeah.
And I didn't even register technically. Like, I was like late, so I probably didn't have a name tag to answer Zay's question.
Late
If like,
registration.
yeah, like late registration. Shout out Kanye. But like, I wasn't like in the loop. Like, I'm not on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not in that group. Kind of like, I wasn't a popular kid, to be honest, in high school. Like, I wasn't a cool kid. So, you know, for everyone,
Which he
that-
was on social media. He was popular on social media. Like people knew him because of social media.
People
which is
knew me
crazy.
because of social media, but just because I didn't give a fuck. I mean, I still don't give a fuck, but back then it was crazy. But yeah, no, I just showing up late. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of getting to the point in my life where like, you know, I said it earlier, and JG was kind of shocked when I said it, but like I feel like I'm not that social of a person. So going to things like that is a little weird for me. Kind of
Yeah.
like, I wasn't nervous, but I was just more so like, damn, like I don't want to stand around and not talk to anybody.
I also don't want to go up and talk to people.
Type
deal.
at the same
At the
time.
same
Yeah,
time.
because like, you know, like you said, majority of those people there like weren't in
Yeah.
my group personally,
Yeah.
and probably your group and
Yeah.
Zach and I's group, to where we could just go up and have a conversation.
Right.
But at the end of the day, like, we went to the same high school. We like graduated the same class. So like that's always something to talk about. But I don't know, like I feel like the older I've gotten, like I don't really like to talk about myself like that. You know, I don't like to I don't know. I've been talking to Zach about this, and it's been something I've been kind of like dealing with as of late. I think I've talked to you briefly about it, but just like the whole imposter syndrome. You know,
Yeah.
we make content, we do this. Like, I'm doing this regardless, but like, why do people care? And it's never been something like a mental block for me, but like recently it has been for some reason. And like, I think that kind of stems from me not caring, or like me not wanting to tell people like what I got going on in my life, because like I just kind of want you to see it, and like whatever I'm working on, like you're just you're gonna see the work that I'm putting in. I don't need to tell you about it. So like that's kind of the type of person I think I am, and like situations like that, you know, I don't know if we're gonna talk about it at all, but like, you know, I feel like it's people trying to portray themselves to be someone they're not. Yeah. And like a lot of the people, 100%. You know what I mean? A lot 100%. Of the people there, like, you know, 10-year, you know, like, oh, let's rent a Lambo. Let's rent like a crazy exotic car to make it seem like we're living this lifestyle, or, you know, whatever. I'm getting all these things, you know, I own this property, whatever it may be. It's like, it's hard for me to like go up to people and talk when like, I mean, I feel like majority of us live a pretty regular life for the most part. We just happen to be doing this on the side, and it is what it is. And I'll say this, like, it's dope that a lot of the people there like knew us because of what we're doing, the podcast.
Yeah, everybody asked about it.
Right. And like you were wearing the shirt, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying?
Alan was wearing our hat.
Oh, he was?
Was he really?
Yeah, Alan was wearing a
Wow, I didn't even realize that.
The old OP hat.
Yeah,
the dad hat.
The dad hat.
Yeah.
So like stuff like that, you know, it's I think that, you know, going through what I had been like, you know, these past couple of weeks are just like, damn, like, why do people care what I do? Yeah. Why are people gonna want to see what I have to say when I'm not even where I want to be yet? So like, I think that was kind of a cool thing for me to experience, because a lot of them were saying, man, I see, you know, I enjoy your podcast, or I see what y'all are doing. Y'all are doing big things. So I think that was what was cool. But like, I don't even mean to sound like an arrogant thing, you know, because I didn't go there expecting that to happen. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like I told y'all, I just said it, you know, I put in the work, and whatever comes from it, you know, like I'm not expecting people from my high school to really be keeping up with us, but the fact that they are, it kind of shows that like cool. What we're doing is like, you know, it's actually making like an impact, you know? So I think that's kind of what I took from it personally, you know, like that's why I asked you, because you were kind of there when through the icebreaker phase of talking to everyone, you know, and I was there talking to the people I already knew, you know. Exactly. I wasn't talking to the people that I didn't know.
I feel like everybody there, I feel probably had somewhere the same feeling, and literally only talked to like the people they talked to, which is, like I said, the main group that was there, they were the same. They were in the same clique group or whatever. Yeah. And I felt like, I think how I seen it, I thought how we were gonna show up all, because we all planned to go to all together.
No, yeah,
right?
We definitely
right.
Did.
So I was in my head. This is how I was thinking. Man, we about to pull up. This is just like how it is when we're going on the water. We got the speaker, everybody's crowding us. That's what I was envisioning the entire time. I don't know why. Plus opinionated, like all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yes, people are going to be asking questions. They're going to know more answers, stuff like that, catching up or whatever the case is, right? And no, yeah, I thought we were just gonna be like the stars and the lights on us, you know what I'm saying?
No, I know what you mean, bro. I definitely understand what you're saying. It was, I just didn't know what time it started, to be honest. Like, I took a nap after the watch party, and then I woke up at like 8. Zach woke me up actually, because I didn't even hear my alarm go off, and I didn't realize what time it started. I'm like, fuck, like it probably starts at around 8. Like I'm chilling. Like hell no. By the time we got there, everyone was kind of trickling out, or people had already left that were there earlier. So. No, yeah, I feel you. Like, that was my intention. Like, I wanted for us all to all
I also
go.
I thought I was gonna expect a few more, like, you know, married stuff like that too. Right. But it was probably like maybe like 2-3 couples that were actually like married and stuff like that. With like, I think only maybe, and that I know of. Right. You know, maybe a few only had some kids, but everybody else I felt like was still like, you know, on the singles and still trying to, you know, make their way through life and stuff like that.
Still figuring out their life. Exactly. I feel like as well, kind of like, and after this, I'm gonna ask you about how your experience was as well, Zach. But like, I feel like that's like the 10-year shit. Like, it's a long time, but like in the like greater scheme of life and like the timeline of where you're at in your life, it's really not that long, bro. So like, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's people saying that they're doing this or doing that, and like, of course, like if you are, like, more power to you, but like, it's kind of like, man, like I feel like we all are trying to figure out life, and we're all trying to figure out what we really want to do or what we really want to accomplish. And, you know, we're still trying to look for a significant other and start a family and stuff. So I feel like our 20-year, you know, I had asked Zach this
Yeah,
as
that
well.
would be
Like,
fucking
would you want to go to a 20-year anniversary? Like, I mean, you went to the 10, so
Honestly, I mean, if I'm in town, I wouldn't say no.
Right.
I mean, I also would ask, as a collective. You know
Right.
What I'm saying?
I would be down.
Honestly, I wouldn't have gone if none of y'all went.
Really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
probably.
That's fair. I had no reason to not go,
Yeah.
to be honest. Like I said, like I didn't know who was going. I didn't know the crowd that was going to be there. But like, I have no animosity to anybody that we went to high school with. I'm
Yeah.
cool with everyone. And,
Yeah.
you know, I may not talk to all of y'all, but like, I feel like, you know, whatever, 10 years from now, I'll probably be in like a better spot for me to be like, okay, I'm more open to everyone to where I'm gonna be going up to people and talking. You know what I mean? I feel
Yeah.
like at this point right now, like, I just don't really have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna
I see
say
what you're saying.
I work at, or I'm not gonna say where I work, but like I work where I work at, and I'm doing this on the side and grinding and
Yeah.
busting my ass and doing these things. So like, I don't know, like not saying I'm not like living a lavish life, 'cause,
Building
like,
up the story.
Yeah, I'm
Showing it.
still writing my
Yeah.
story as we're
Yeah.
talking type of
Yeah.
vibe. I feel like when we're 38, that's probably when I'm like have a family and probably like have a significant
30 is the
other.
prime, bro.
You know what I mean?
Prime
So like,
time.
I feel like at that point, I don't know. Just for me personally, I feel like I'm gonna be more established and
Yeah.
be where I'm trying to get to. So I think that's kind of where, like, that's why I asked you that question. You know, just to see what your thoughts about that, because you know, I feel like a lot of people are like, oh no, like, I'm not going to that. I don't want to talk to people that if I wanted to talk to you, I would have already talked to you by now.
Gotcha.
You know, like
Gotcha,
type of
gotcha.
vibe. So
Okay.
I think,
what were
yeah.
your thoughts, bro? What were your
Yeah,
thoughts
so
on
I
that?
was laughing about the whole like, you know, Alex bringing up about the whole like, you know, single and stuff like that. And it kind of got me thinking right now because I'm like, I feel like the 10-year reunion is a mix of trying to figure out what everyone's doing and kind of like essentially in a way, a look at me kind of party. I'm
Right.
like, oh, like, you know, I'm doing this. Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. I'm doing this
Yeah,
plus
a little
this.
bit. Yeah,
It is
a little
for
bit
sure.
for me.
It's like that in a way for some people, but I feel like some people it's like a more like a hey, like, you know, just nice seeing you, like how you been kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a third category. It's the hey, I'm single, you're single, kind of like let's go like singles and mingles kind of thing.
You're not
flashback,
wrong.
nice little flashback. You know?
Yeah.
So-
Rekindle something that might have
Yeah.
been. You
let's
know?
run
Yeah.
Kino again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
so
run Kino again is crazy.
that is crazy.
That's
That's
a,
I like
that'd be
that.
kinda fun.
I like that.
That's a crazy bar.
kind of fun.
Yeah, that's
I think
honestly.
I think also just to kind of put my 2 cents in, we just grew up in a different generation. So I feel like the application of like if I wanted to, I would have kept up with you. That's not really valid because we have social media. I think with our parents, it was a more of
No
that
way-
kind of
no way to
feeling
connect and
of
network.
like because
Yeah.
they didn't have social media. So like their
Newspaper
way
and shit.
or
Yeah.
our way of being like, if I wanted to keep up with you, I would. It just means I'd follow you on social media.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Because I'm not
Continue.
gonna lie, I feel like I mean there was people that didn't go to the reunion that I follow on socials that I've seen pretty much everything they've been doing.
And I mean,
so.
that's all that you really need to know.
Yeah.
I also didn't grow up with the kids that I went to high school with, so it would just be like, oh yeah, I remember talking to you. And that's it. Mr. Zachariah, how was your experience though?
I mean, overall, it was good. Got to hang out with people that like I really didn't hang out that much back in high school. It was kind of at the end of the night, it was kind of a funny group because I'm like the group of people I was hung out with. I'm like I wouldn't like never. I would have never like. It was a very interesting. 'Cause I'm like I wouldn't have hung out with these people back in high school, but also like I don't think they hung out with each other like
No,
back in high school.
100%.
So
100%.
so I think it's kind of interesting in the whole case. But yeah, it was cool. You know, I followed some of them after like that night because I didn't follow them on social media, and like
Right.
they followed back immediately. I was like, oh, it's cool. So it's kind of like
Wow.
I think it's one of those like breaking the ice kind of thing. Like everyone's in a similar situation of like, hey, like I don't want to be awkward and like go talk to people I don't really talk to, but at the same time, I'm like, you know, you have stuff in common. Like, hey, went to the same school, like you can talk about some like. Fuck Mr. Still, which didn't even go to
Dog, it was-
fucking high school, but like,
yeah.
Dog, it was funny because he didn't go to that school, right? But
Right.
people were going up to just like, I don't remember you in high school, but hi. They hugged and shit.
Bring
They
that
hugged
up.
Oh,
and shit.
Bring
so-
that up. Bring that up.
And she
Yeah.
was just geeking. It's like, my boyfriend went to the school, not me.
Yeah.
Anyways.
so funny story about that. So like CJ said, we showed up there late, and I didn't have name tags like that. Excuse me. And so Alex had his name tag. He's leaving. So I was jokingly, I got his name tag. So I put on his name tag. So, you know, I'm freaking Alex Lee all of a sudden. So the funny thing is I had people walking up to me at the, like towards the end of the night, they're like coming to me like, "Hey man, I didn't really talk to you back in high school, Alex, but it was nice seeing you." I'm like, that's crazy because my name's not even Alex,
Right.
But
It was that short age kid over there earlier.
yeah, I was laughing though because I'm like, people really saw like my name tag, like, so sound like crazy, but like they're like Alex Lee, and I look like Alex Lee. Come on.
Come on.
Hey,
So,
maybe.
but yeah, that was a very funny, kind of interesting thing, all the situations with talking to people, kind of, hanging out with them. So it was a lot of fun, all in all.
I did enjoy the fact that, like how you brought it up, everyone came up to us and was like, "Oh, how's the podcast? And
Yeah.
how's this going?" And like y'all said, for y'all having people that weren't in y'all's grade class as me, even then, like they were just like, "Hey, bro, like how are you?" And they all remembered me, and I was like, "Oh, guys, I didn't even graduate with y'all, and y'all know me. That's what's up."
You're just famous, dude.
Yeah,
I didn't know you.
yeah. All right, dude.
I didn't know you
A football player.
until HEB.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I knew of you.
I knew of you.
I didn't know you though.
I knew of you. I didn't know you at all.
Yeah, and then I blessed your life.
Yeah.
I bless you.
Yeah, debatable.
No,
Really?
Is that not crazy for y'all to think? Like we went to the same the same high school.
Yeah.
Like I knew who you were obviously, but like never.
That's
hung
what I
out
was
with
telling-
you.
I
And
was-
then like now you're like one of my closest
One of the
friends.
one of the
like,
conversations that I had,
You're like my
one of
best
them were-
friend.
one of the conversations I had was one of them were the friend group now. We all went to high school together, but we weren't friends in high school. But we're all friends now after high school, which is super crazy.
Did you hang out with Drake in high school?
No, I knew of him. Same thing. I'm telling
That's
everyone.
crazy.
Same thing with Cam. Everybody.
I would
Zach
say
was the
Zach.
only one that I've known since elementary school. But
Yeah.
we were friends in elementary, a little bit in middle school. We talked a little bit in middle
Yeah.
school, but then high school was just completely, it was gone.
Crazy how
Yeah.
that works.
And then
bro.
I was thinking in my head too, right? This might be off topic, but I was just like, what if we never met or whatever, HEB or whatever the case is, right?
Mm.
And then we saw each other at the 10-year reunion, and then something just clicked there.
Our
Just
cocks-
clicked,
our
just
cocks
clicked
just
there.
clicked.
So
Just-
I don't know.
We touch each other's tits.
Or maybe we would have just, ignored and just, same thing how it was. Just,
All right, since you brought it, let's do like a little exercise.
That shit is
Then, like,
crazy.
where do you think if we never would have met from HEB, would you have been doing content? Like, would you have been creating? Because I know that was something.
Yeah,
Whenever we were like, we kind of started doing it together.
I think maybe I
Pause.
wouldn't have. I think maybe I wouldn't have gotten a camera. Maybe I would have done more like gaming shit.
Okay,
Maybe.
you would have been streaming more.
I
You
did, but yeah, I don't know how long I would have done it for. But again, I probably wouldn't have bought the camera.
That's crazy to think, right?
Yeah.
That's wild, bro.
Yeah, I was like just kind of thinking about that's kind of funny, like how like y'all met at HEB. I was like, look, it's like that,
That shit is-
That's a canon event.
It's a crossover event. It's like literally Sweet Life on Deck,
a
Hannah
bless-
Montana.
it's a
No,
blessing in
it's dead
disguise.
ass a canon event. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
What is a canon event?
it's
It's an
Spider-Man.
event.
It's like when Uncle
Oh,
Ben dies.
gotcha.
Yeah,
type
it's an
shit. Like
event
it
that's,
always
like,
happens.
unavoidable.
I got you.
Like it's
Yeah.
always going to
Okay,
happen.
okay,
like
okay.
in a Spider-Man. Like
Okay, I got you.
in every universe, you find a Zays that changes your life.
I wouldn't
Hey,
go
for
that
the-
far.
yeah,
but
for the-
yes.
change-
You didn't say for the good or bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
However you want to
I
go.
know,
about
you
it.
didn't let me finish. I was gonna say for the good or bad, that's up to you.
6, 7.
No, 6'9".
This guy, he's out of the loop, bro. He doesn't know. But no, yeah, it's crazy, bro.
It's crazy. It's crazy to think about.
yeah.
How I guess I don't know the route how everything happened. If it just were just missed by a little bit, and then maybe we're just shopping at HEB. It was a whole
Life.
different way of
Right.
reconnecting.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm not gonna lie, like if he probably didn't go to the Fleurville store,
Yeah, it probably would never.
it probably would
100%.
never happen. I mean, honestly,
And shout out to
I probably-
Janet.
Yeah, I was about to say
Shout out
that.
to
I was
Janice.
just about to, if she would have never gone.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
she didn't say, "Oh, I know this guy. He's like the best guy I ever
Yeah,
cook
and
ever, dude."
She's like, I know this kid. You're gonna y'all two are gonna love each other. I remember when they said that. I was like,
So
I'm
not even
I'm gonna
Janet.
like this
Shout out
kid.
to Kaylee. You know what I'm saying? She hired me.
Hey, yo, yeah,
was like, hey, yo.
yeah,
Was that
for real.
facts?
Yeah,
She hired
for
me.
real.
But yeah, no, it's crazy to think about stuff like that, bro. Because I feel like we probably would have still been doing the content, obviously. So like you said, we probably would have.
You think it would still be named like Park Car Talks?
100%,
You think?
100%.
What it was like
Nah, I was about to say because that was something between like me and Zach, regardless. Like, because that was already something we were we were already doing park car talks by ourselves. Pause.
Yeah,
but like, yeah, no, obviously, like it's just crazy, bro. It's like a butterfly effect type of vibe. That's why I brought it up because, like you said, we probably would have met back up with each other from the 10-year reunion, and that could have
because you probably would have still Zach, Cam probably still would have been right.
Yeah, because I don't see honestly probably even Drake.
Yeah,
like,
same thing.
We probably would have crossed paths.
Honestly, yeah. If this didn't, I probably would have a whole different friend. I probably wouldn't even Drake. None of y'all.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I met actually maybe.
No, I was gonna say you probably would have.
I connected with
paths.
Drake through Jason.
Yeah, so you would.
But you guys were already connected with Drake already. Like
yeah,
I was
already cool with Drake.
Every once in a while, y'all would be going out, right?
Yeah, like I was. I mean, in high school, like I was hanging out with Drake. Like
Yeah.
never on some like, oh, what are you doing after school type shit. But like,
Nah, bro.
you know, I'd hang out with him.
Crazy.
And, yeah,
it was just Zach and I'd say probably Jason. I hung out with them.
Yeah,
That's
crazy. So we would have crossed paths
eventually.
before this eventually because I mean
Zach
obviously
wanted to move out from fucking Settlers Valley. You know what I'm saying?
That was very
that brother is
interesting.
doxing your shit.
No, I mean,
he don't live there no more.
Oh yeah,
Settlers Valley in fucking North Dakota, bro.
yeah.
Oh yeah, totally. Springfield,
No.
Ohio.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Who the fuck is from Ohio?
let me ask you this, Zay. Did
ask me.
this experience what we had and kind of you being a part of
next
our
year,
reunion, yours is next year. Are you gonna go to yours?
Look out for.
Are you gonna invite us?
Look out! Look out for the invitation out on their Facebook group, bro.
Oh yeah. I mean, honestly, I don't know. Just because like everyone that I talk to is all 2015. Not that I don't really talk to anybody from my class. I will go. What?
You're
I
nice.
don't.
You're just like older.
I know you're just like
Older
older. You like
folks.
punching up.
Yeah, you already know. You know me. If you know, you know. But no, I mean,
Shit, nobody-
yeah, I'll go. Just to go, just because it's like it's your 10 year. I at least want to see what's up and see how everyone's doing.
See what's up. What do
See
you
what's
mean
up,
by
what do you
that?
mean by that?
What do you?
With who?
Yeah. Anyone in particular?
Any,
Oh man, I can already see this situation going on, bro. Hell yeah. I can
Any
see this.
still Team 6 planning going on?
Nah, no, still Team 6 planning. But even then, like I said, I don't really talk to anybody from my grade. So it would be me going, but it would be me going by myself.
Is that by choice or?
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, I would go. But
No,
like
no,
I
you
what?
talking to like people from your grade? Is that by choice or? You're
Oh,
just like,
I mean, I don't. Yeah, I guess it is by choice because not that I don't choose to talk to people in my class. I don't really see any interest in talking to anyone that's like that. I think it's just because like what we do, like you said, like I don't really want to. I shouldn't have to reach out to people and be like, oh, hey, this is what I'm doing in my life right now. Like, if you see what I'm doing, you see what I'm doing. Like, if I was to show up and everyone would be like, "Oh, bro, how's the podcast going?"
beautiful minded.
I feel like someone is probably gonna say that.
Oh,
too,
yeah.
bro,
Oh, for
honestly.
sure.
'Cause,
No,
like,
well,
if
they were
follow
saying-
you,
yeah.
like you said, they were saying it in our grade. So.
Yeah, yeah. And then a lot of them were like, "You graduated with us?" I was like, "No, I only know these two guys over here.
Yeah.
Well, these three,
That's
but
crazy.
well, four, well, five actually. Well, I know a lot of
A
people
lot.
out
Yeah.
there.
I was gonna say majority of our friend group
Group is yeah. And like I said, I mean, it would be cool to go to. It'd be cool to like see everyone. But like y'all said, I feel like it's gonna be real cliquey, and so I'm just gonna kind of
Yeah,
be standing there by myself.
All the cool kids from the class was not even there, bro. It's probably not cool enough.
some of them were.
Oh.
Some.
Yeah, yourself.
Yeah, you were
No,
there,
not
dude.
at all. I was complete opposite, bro. I was wearing freaking one of those freaking.
You should have worn your
Shoes.
Letterman, dude. Fuck.
Should won Elite Socks and Sperry's with a
I should have. I should have.
To be honest,
Troy
bring it
one.
back.
Back to the future. you know
Back
what
to
I'm
the
saying?
Future type shit.
Yeah, they were like, sorry, sir, you can't even get in this bar.
Nah, they wouldn't care. But shit, going on to what happened earlier on in that day.
Oh yeah.
Opinionated Media hosted a watch party for the UT versus Ohio State game.
First time
Shout out
ever.
to Clive Bar, first ever V1, as Opinionated Media would like to say. Yeah, it was crazy, bro. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. If you were to tell me that we were gonna be doing something like that when we first started, or even when we were like doing the sports content and doing everything like that, like it's crazy to me, bro. Just kind of seeing how much we've grown as a business and a company, and even individuals, just kind of seeing like how far we are and where we're talking into a microphone in front of a camera, to ourselves. And if anybody who listens, shout out to y'all. But it's like seeing like the impact that we've had, I guess it's incredible to me personally. And just kind of seeing that like the turnout as well. Like obviously not everyone there was because of us, but just seeing that everyone, pulled up and just the crowd that we have was crazy, bro. And obviously it was great turnout, and it was
full house.
Wasn't the type of game that UT fans would have liked. I don't know what type of fan Zay was that night. I mean, he could kind of speak on that in a little bit, but for me personally, it's just crazy. Especially all the work that Cam and Carlos have put in, and kind of that's their lane. That's their shit. That's like. If me and ZD or whatever were hosting an NBA Finals party and people showed up, type of vibe, so, shout out to them. They've been putting in that work and, just kind of establishing us in the city. I feel like it went a long way, and especially being on Rainey and kind of seeing what Rainey has turned into as well. Like, we were down there, we were walking around, and it's like, damn, like this doesn't even feel like Rainey. It feels like we're on like West or like we're like downtown, and I feel like the Rainy vibe used to be like we're just walking through a neighborhood type of thing. So super dope experience, man. I hopefully we could do more stuff like that, and just kind of bring people around that like to watch sports, and just kind of like a community, what I'm saying? So shout out to Cam, Carlos, everyone that was a part of it, and just allowed us to watch the game. Like I feel like that goes a long way. I feel like it's something that doesn't go unnoticed. So like I feel like seeing the turnout for that, it just it's gonna help us in the long run. Maybe we could potentially host like a CFB like playoff game or something, because those games get crazy. So I don't know, like that was kind of my thoughts, and just kind of seeing everyone pull up. It was dope. Because who would have thought? I don't know. That's kind of my thoughts. Like, man, like
that was
we were just recording content in our house, and now we're hosting a watch party in front of however many people,
the city of Austin,
whatever in the city, like
in our city.
What was y'all's thoughts?
Shoot, I mean, from my perspective, I thought it was a cool experience. Just cause like we've never done anything like that, and I was shooting photos the entire time. So, I mean, I still had a good time. I was still drinking with y'all, but it was like, oh, we're working at the same time. But even to be able to like, just to say like, hey, we're here with Opinionated Media. I'm one of the photographers walking around, taking photos, getting content for the event, things like that. That's always fun. And then just to, we're in our city, bro. It's in our backyard. And it's like, there's no reason we shouldn't be able to do shit like this more. Mm-hmm. So next time, turn out if you missed out, and if you didn't miss out, you got with the vibes. You dig?
Yeah, no, that was cool. Great experience for us. I feel like we definitely did our thing. I wish I had more turnout on my end as far as my people, but not a single person showed up from. Damn. I guess my following.
Yeah, no, that's okay, brother. Same.
I follow you, dude.
Don't worry.
I follow you.
Don't worry. We put some shots out there.
It's all
none
good,
of them
though.
showed up.
I remember that.
But no, it was cool. It was cool kind of seeing Carlos and Cam just like having almost like a handful of just like the people that were there. And
greeting everybody and shit.
It definitely gave me a different
raffle that nobody knows what happened to.
Gave me a different perspective of like the
raffle,
people.
Yeah.
What raffle?
Exactly.
No, was it the $100 tab?
No, it was for like $50.
The bottom?
Bar tab.
No, it was for $50
gift cards?
6 gift cards to Shoot Politics that we were handing out. And
where you were handing out?
We were handing out raffle tickets.
I didn't
as
get
in
one.
Cam and Carlos.
I didn't get one.
It was to the first 100 people.
Oh.
So, yeah. But they were handing them out. And then it's funny because, like, I had people come up to me at the end and they were like, hey, man, what's up with this raffle? And I was like, oh, you're talking to the wrong person.
Yeah.
And there was, like, another, like, moment where they were like, because it was hot as shit. That was My only complaint. It just got
I
hot.
didn't think it was that bad.
But they had all those fans there, and they weren't
I
they
had
weren't
my
using
shirt
them.
I had my shirt
But
unbuttoned,
I had
so.
like many people like come up to me and they're like, "Hey, can I turn this fan on? You work here, right?" I was like, I'm working here, but I'm not working here. If you know what I'm, you know.
I remember during halftime, a bunch of people left, and there was a door open, and
That big door.
the guy kind of got a little bothered. So I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna just pretend like I'm not a part of that." And he was like, "Hey, they need to close that door. I don't know who's coming out, but they need to close that door." I was like, "Oh shit." My fault.
From my perspective, I came as like a supporter. You know what I'm saying? Came as a supporter for OP. Came as a supporter for the Horns. You know what I'm saying?
So did I.
Also, it was just another watch
Another
party.
watch party.
Big ass screen. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Comfortable seating.
Nah, that was badass.
Environment was nice. I didn't think it was that hot, to be honest. It wasn't that bad. Restrooms were fucking accessible and clean. Come on, bro. You can't
Yeah.
ask for too much, man. Come on now.
Nah,
It's
yeah.
like Buc-ee's. Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh, for
Damn
a bar,
near pretty
for
close.
sure.
Yeah,
I'd probably
for
say
sure.
so. There's like
Good,
6
bro.
bathrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
It was
a
on,
little
like-
hungover.
I mean, there was like a rooftop bar as well.
Yeah, I
so
did not know
you didn't go
that.
up
There's
there?
like 3 levels?
It was like, yeah, there was that middle section that
Yeah.
people were like kind of watching the game, like at the
Yeah.
rails, and then there was a
Yeah, I
like a
seen that.
rooftop bar.
Mm-hmm.
I seen that. I didn't know. I didn't go down there, but everything from myself from the first floor, solid. Like I said, seating, accessibility, space. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it was
Great turnout.
It was
For sure.
incredible. Bro. I don't. Did you say?
He's about to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't said anything yet, but
Okay.
no, I was gonna say it's like it was pretty cool. It's kind of cool. We got the honor to go do that, and then kind of pull up. So I had fun overall. I was like, I don't want to repeat what everyone else literally said, but all in all, I had fun. Hopefully they let us do that again.
Yeah.
Did anybody get their shots for the touchdown?
Yeah, I did.
I didn't.
You just had to ask. I
Yeah.
feel like you had to ask.
Yeah,
If
you
you only
just
knew,
go
if
I-
you
I
knew,
thought- I thought they were gonna come around.
that's
to
what I'm
be
saying. If
honest.
you knew, I mean, if they did that, they probably would have lost more money or whatever, something like
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah.
if you knew and you asked, you probably got it.
I mean, it's at Rainey, so
Yeah,
shit,
Yeah.
it's an expensive street.
nah, for
Yeah.
sure.
If it was dirty, they would have definitely came around with
Yeah,
trays.
yeah. I was
With a bottle,
expecting
with
them
a-
to
with a
like
nipple
pull
on
up
it.
with the shots and shit, but
Yeah.
like I said, it was great, bro. It was like I said, incredible experience. Just
Yeah, shout
I don't
out.
know, bro. If you would have told me we would have done this when we started this shit, I would have like it's like the DreamCon shit, you know? So it's cool that we've had like moments each quarter so far where we could kind of like mark it and be like, damn, like, last quarter was DreamCon. Now it's like we're hosting an event,
Yeah.
what are we gonna do next quarter? Like who knows at this point? Like,
Little by little.
it's the possibilities are
Brick
endless.
by brick.
So I don't know, bro. It's
Oh,
crazy,
God.
man. Brick by.
You
But
dig,
no, yeah,
man.
that's really. I just wanted to bring it up because that was a huge moment, for opinionated media and for all of us, bro. Like
Mhm.
we're all a part of the business and the company that we're building up. So it's even if we're not talking to the person that helped us, put the event together, it's like we've all had a part to do with it nonetheless. And it's incredible, bro. Shout out to Cam and Carlos, bro, for sure. Cause they're the reason why we even had the opportunity to do that. They've been killing it with 54 yards. They've been killing it with the podcast, the people that they've been getting on, talking to and building up the connections. And yeah, it's incredible, bro. I just wanted to bring that up for sure.
It's
Cause
lovely.
it's crazy, man. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like, kind of, I mean, it's our podcast, so I can say whatever the fuck I want. But like, going back to like the whole imposter syndrome shit, like just seeing stuff like that, where it's like, man, like we're hosting an event, like we're doing shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's something that like I gotta like take a step back and realize that. I feel like I'm not seeing kind of like the impact that we're having on our community and like the city. You know what I mean? Like I feel like we're doing bigger things than probably what we expect. Like
For
I
sure.
expect that we're doing. It's
No,
like
for sure.
just because I feel it like you're like a hamster on a wheel. You're
Yeah.
just like constantly trying to improve and do better, and like you don't really get to appreciate what's going on and like how far we've come because you're just trying to get to where you want to be or get to a goal, right? And I feel like little moments like this is like a good marker for like, oh, dude, you remember when we did this? Like, hell yeah, bro! Like we're gonna be doing something bigger next year. Or we're gonna be doing something bigger by the end of the year. So I don't know, man. It's feel like it's like a rat race in a sense. But
yeah, that's a good analogy. I'd say you're running the race, not the marathon.
exactly.
Like you're not slowing down to enjoy it. You know.
And also, I kind of need to remind myself that Austin's not like a big kind of like media source as far as like California is. So sometimes I expect if we get these kind of opportunities that David Dobrik isn't going to come through. You know what I mean? It's like a smaller perspective of it. However, it's still big because, I mean, the freaking, what is he, like the bar owner, right? Of where we hosted at?
Clive, yeah. It's, I feel, I'm upset because I don't remember his name. Do y'all remember his name? No,
I never introduced myself to him. But however, it was still fucking mad cool to just see the guy that like runs the place and has a big following behind him too. That definitely was like a reminder of like, hey, wait, like, you know, it's not gonna be no David Dobrik, but that's Austin's versions of it, you know. And we're gonna be the pioneers of it. We are actually the pioneers of it, whether we believe it or not.
I feel like that's, you know, we all kind of like doubt ourselves in a sense. Sure. You know, we don't realize what we do is dope and what we're doing is like kind of impactful in a way. And I feel like that's, you know, that might be you know, a self-confidence thing. It might be a just, you know, for me in instance, not being where I want to be type of thing, but like you do kind of have to take a step back and really look at the bigger picture and be like, dude, like you see this, like, you know, like we invited, you know, a decent amount of these people here, or, you know, we're connected to one another in a certain way. It's like, you know, we're all here because of what we built. And I feel like that's something that
we're the SoundCloud version of that.
Not facts, bro.
My cousins from Mexico are always like, hey, wait, I saw that you hosted something, or like the people that you hang out with hosted something in Austin. That's fucking badass, dude. Like shit. And I'm like, oh, that is.
Damn, you saw it?
Yeah, and you saw like, that too.
They're not even, you know, they're not from.
They're
here,
not
so
even from
like
the U.S. Yeah, and it's just like literally worldwide.
Yeah, it's dope, bro. It's insane. It's incredible, bro. Badass. Like I said, like just the opportunities that we've had as individuals and even as a company. It's like I've been saying, I'm gonna keep saying it because I feel like it's, you know, something that, you know, I gotta appreciate more. It's just, you know, who would have thought that we would be doing what we're doing
for sure
when we started a podcast whenever I was recording in my mom's fucking office. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy, bro. Like I don't know, like it's something that, like, you know, side tangent, might be a little off topic, but I went to the gym the other day and was talking to Dejan. Shout out to Dejan. That's my gym unk that I talked to, and he's kind of seen the progression of, you know, us as a media company and us as a podcast, you know, just PCT in general. And like, you know, I was going through it because like I told y'all, the whole imposter syndrome shit has been something I've talked to with like multiple people just to kind of see, you know, what they think. And I like to hear a lot of people's advice. And I told him about that. And, you know, I was going back because I was curious, like, man, like, let me go to the first PCT that we ever shot. And, you know, I brought that up because the first episode was your episode, actually, like the one that we posted on YouTube, Zach. It was like the Zach Scott
introduction.
The intro, yeah, because that's kind of how I wanted to lay it out. I wanted to introduce everyone, and then we could kind of just talk about whatever the fuck we wanted to. And, you know, that episode, like I said, was shot in it. For one, the camera didn't. I think the camera might have died, or the battery might have overheated. So like half of the podcast wasn't shot. Like visual wise, the audio was good. Zay was our audio guy, strictly behind the camera, and that was by his doing. That was not because I didn't want him on camera. That was more so like, man, like, you know, I want to be able to help y'all, and y'all are the you know, you want to be on camera, so I'll be behind. He also had a mic, so he was talking, and, you know, it's just crazy, bro. Like seeing, you know, what we were doing then, and now we have two angles. Now we have three other people that are on camera with us at all times. Now we're shooting shorts. We're doing, you know, challenges. Zay's not behind camera. You know, Alex, JG's more involved, and, that was because y'all wanted to
be a part of it,
be
bro.
a
We
part
saw
of
the
it and help
vision.
be a part of what we're trying to build,
Hell
and
yeah.
that, I never wanted to like, of course, like I was like, hey, like, if you want to help, like, bro, like
Yeah.
hands on, like y'all can do whatever you want, like whatever suggestions, whatever, bro. Because, I just see like what we've been able to do and like the stuff that we've been able to like
Oh, shit.
talk
Dude, that was
about.
my
And
dick.
yeah, bro,
You made me
sorry.
act up.
Getting a little
Little
sentimental
emotional.
on y'all,
My
but I
fault,
feel like
my
that,
fault.
that's the point of these, man. So,
Yeah.
but no, yeah, bro. So, kind of go into our next thing, bro. So,
Yeah.
the big thing that we had,
Yeah.
you brought it up earlier,
Yo, Hanny.
fantasy draft. How we have a one-time champion sitting at our table right now. It was your first year.
First year, 2024, 2023.
I have it.
2023.
Yo,
I
he
sent
fucking
y'all the notes.
sucks.
I have all the
Fuck him.
numbers and
Yeah.
stuff, and
2023, 2024 season. Daddy's darlings.
Daddy's darling.
Up with your boy.
It was
Nah,
2020.
facts.
Yeah. I think it was 2022, 2023.
Yeah.
So,
Pussy ass
yeah.
bitch.
So we're 25, 26 right
Yeah.
now. So this is going to be your third season. What are y'all's expectations, coming off of your draft that just happened a couple of weeks ago? Season's about to start this upcoming Thursday, which is in 2 days.
Yep.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What are y'all some of y'all's
Shit.
thoughts
I'm
and
feeling
predictions?
I'm feeling strong,
Yeah.
as usual, coming off of a playoff season run, and before that was a championship. So I'm feeling good. I feel I got a good grasp for what I'm doing. I've missed those early mornings on the toilet. You know what I'm saying?
On the waiver wire?
Yeah,
Come
waiver
on,
wire.
man.
Come on. It was a mandatory thing I had to do, and it was fun. Like I said, this is only my third year in, and
Hey,
I couldn't imagine being in another league at the same time, like 2 leagues and shit. So
all I gotta say is we upped the price, the buy-in price,
Oh,
to $100
facts.
now. So there's
Oh,
10
yeah.
people in the pot, so it's about $1,000, in this pot.
In the
essentially.
pot.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts about
So
time.
if I hear anybody here say that they're getting anything less than fucking first, I was like, I got some place y'all can throw money at because you ain't got that faith in yourself like that. Then I'll take that money and I'll go for
Invest
this one.
into a video, bro.
Yeah,
wait, what?
I'm
Oh,
hyped.
you weren't paying attention.
Yeah.
I'm
You said
hyped.
something about a video?
It's
invest
gonna.
in Nevada.
He said if none of
Oh.
y'all are saying that you're gonna
Oh,
get
I
first
got that.
place, he's like, I'll take your $100 and put it somewhere else. And I was
Yeah,
like, I'll
and
invest
video.
into
Grrr,
video.
bow,
You know what I'm
bow,
saying?
bow.
Yeah, brother.
No, I'm hyped as fuck.
Yeah, okay.
Last season
place.
was definitely I had last place two years in a row. I
Like,
didn't
talk
give
your
a
shit,
shit
GG.
about that.
Okay.
It was
Your third season though, you made playoffs.
I know.
You got fourth.
That's what I'm
place?
saying. Like I feel like I definitely surprised everybody
Yeah,
that
emotion.
year, and just no disrespect. It was just the oralist kind of league and minimal buy-in
Yeah,
and all
I feel
that. So I
that.
really
I
didn't
feel
give
that.
two shits about
I
it.
feel that.
And then last year I was like, you know what, I'm gonna up it up a notch because they've been talking shit and they have the right to talk shit. Cause I was two years in a row that I was last, and yet I made playoffs and I went fourth. I'm in this other league too, and they've been putting me on heavy knowledge and just like how to draft, how to move in the league. And in that league I ended up third. So you know what I mean? I'm not only kind of surpassing other people's expectations, but
I mean-
or I'm not only surpassing y'all's expectations. Yeah, shut the
Shut the fuck up, you
Shut
whoop
the
his ass.
front door.
shut.
man.
Hey,
Yeah,
man, it's part
mother-
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hyped. I'm definitely gonna be on that shit. I'm gonna be on y'all's ass and on.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna be on that, and yeah. So
yeah.
best believe I'm here for it.
Okay. What about you, Kamish?
Yeah, fuck our commission.
Yeah, what's going on? No fun league.
What's up with the same schedule, bro?
Same schedule, 3 years in a row.
That is not my doing. I was like, I did not do that at all.
You need
That's
to
happened.
talk to your older bro. He's the commissioner of my other league, and that boy know what to do. He randomize every year, and it's always a different opponent every year too. You know what I'm saying? Fucking never mind. I can't say it.
What's going on, Scott Goodell? What are your predictions for your team this
Obviously,
upcoming season?
Yeah, championship bus kind of thing.
Championship or bus?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well,
last
that's for
year,
everybody.
yeah. That's what I was like, if you don't say that, then I'm like,
I agree.
But last year, I was kind of yes, if you ask me, because
That was the year. That was your year.
Because literally, if we had a single eliminate or single week for championship, I would have won that shit. Steve would have been crying. But now, we get to hear about freaking. This is our year. Every freaking draft.
So let me interrupt you real quick. We have 5 people a part of the 10-man league, half the league. I feel like it's a good amount.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all think the championship round should just be 1 game or should it be 2? I think it should be 2
I think it should
personally.
be 2.
I think it's always 2. Like in every other league that I've been in, it's always been 2.
So the thing is that the one before that's also 2 weeks.
Mhm.
So it's kind of like
Because it's the playoffs.
playoffs is 2 weeks, championship's 2 weeks. It's like
Well, also the league ends. It doesn't end on like week 17, so you
Yeah.
don't have to worry about CJ Stroud being benched because y'all already clinched a playoff spot. You know what I mean? So they're still fighting for stuff. So I'm not opposed to a two game playoff personally. I don't know what everyone else thinks, but
I was not a fan of it, and the reason for that is because the teams that already clinched stuff aren't playing starters.
You're right.
So it's kind of like if you have like a high-powered team, cool, it doesn't fucking matter because guess what? They're sitting on the bench.
True.
So that's my personal
Let
take
me
on
ask
it.
you this though: do you just not have to be active on waiver wires or dropping people, picking people up at that?
No.
Because you
I'll
know
tell you
that
what, man, it's dropping
realistically,
knowledge.
I'm gonna keep bringing Texans in because you're a Texans
Yeah.
fan. Texans clinched already. CJ Stroud might play week 14 to try to get a solidified number 1 spot. But the next week they're probably gonna bench him. Would you just not drop CJ at that point because the season's almost over and try to pick someone up?
It
Or-
also comes down to the whenever they're announcing stuff too.
Right.
That's the problem.
Yeah, you're right.
That's ultimately the problem. I'm like, yeah, sure, you can go do a waiver wire.
Yeah.
But if they don't announce it until like literally like an hour or 30 minutes before the game starts, and now like you're busy or you got stuff going on,
Right.
realistically, can you go and like
No.
pick up people? No.
You can't. No,
If you're
you
locked in.
can't. Yeah.
Life happens.
you're
Hey,
locked
man.
in,
No,
if
life
you got
definitely
emotion.
happens, but
Life does-
shit. I mean,
shit.
also, I'm trying to get this $800,
$700,
$700.
$750.
So
Maybe more.
Hey,
Because
hey.
we also have
You better lock.
we also have
in.
bonuses
we
tied
have bonuses.
to yeah.
What are the bonuses?
About
Commish?
the if
Oh,
you
you
if you're
agreed to it.
yeah, I was like everyone agreed to it.
I mean,
but-
the audience doesn't know though.
But for the
Yeah,
audience,
what is the bonus for our audience?
So what everyone agreed to in the league was that if you start a player and this mother you're slow on it. Literally, I was looking at you for he's like
Oh,
Sorry.
he's blind, dude.
Yeah, I can't see. These two they're too dark.
I'm sorry, Stevie. No disrespect. So yeah, if you start someone and they are literally on cardio,
He doesn't know. He doesn't see
nah,
the
I'm not even
signs.
doing it anymore. I'm just like, if you have a player and they only do cardio, meaning 0 points,
A goose egg.
yeah, then you have to put in was it $10?
10? I think it was
10.
10.
It was
$10.
$10.
I was to make sure. I was like, I think it was $10.
I think it was
confirming.
Yeah.
This commissioner sucks.
God, he doesn't even know his own
Yeah.
rules.
I'm changing your team's name right now.
Yeah, back to Daddy's Darlings.
Hey,
He's like, that won me my championship right
That
there.
was so annoying that year.
That
I was
he
like,
won. It was his first
Well, no,
year
no, no,
too.
that
Of course,
too, that
that's
too, but
that's the
it-
thing
it-
that
no, what
actually
pissed-
I like that because now he's gonna be invested
Like-
because
No,
he
no,
thinks he
like-
could get
well,
to
like
the
Cam
top
said, it's
every
all luck.
single year.
But even then, what made it annoying is just because every week when you lost to him, it was, oh, you got beat by Daddy's Darlings. And I was like,
You know what I'm
dude,
saying?
sidebar,
so
what made you want to
gay.
choose that?
if you know what I'm saying, back in the gaming days, fuck, what are those? They play GTA. What was it? What's his name, bro?
Well,
Those-
shit,
that-
you
that
don't even
group-
know, I guess.
That group
God.
of GTA guys that made videos.
Um,
Speedy.
Oh, the
that
crew.
group. That group.
the crew, yeah.
They
that's
had
what they're called.
a series of where they're all together and their team. Their team name was Daddy's Darlings or whatever.
Oh, okay, I didn't know
That's
that.
where I took it from.
I didn't know that was the lore.
Yeah.
That's mine. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I fuck with KYR Speedy, bro.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah. That's what I was
Split
talking
30 3D.
about. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
What? That's crazy.
bro.
You
I
know
know
about split
ball,
30-30? That's
I know
crazy.
ball,
Hey,
bro.
good shit. What? Bro, I was a big fan of his Minecraft videos. And you know who's my favorite one out of the whole group? sidearms.
Sidearms.
I love, bro. Sidearms was funny as fuck to me.
Wasn't there ones called Jehovah's?
Yeah, Jehovah Witness, and then you had like D20 or something, and then sidearms for a reason.
Wasn't there like
it was D20, and then there was like his younger brother or like his brother that was in it too.
bro? I know ball.
Yeah,
bro. I'm a fucking
facts,
YouTube
facts.
kid.
Hey, you know who put me on that?
Who?
Shout out Zays.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His older brother was heavy on YouTube, and I didn't have like an older brother, and he was on the internet too and shit. So
Yeah.
he's the one that put us on. But Zays, I pay my homage to Zays for,
Yeah,
for
man.
that.
Facts. Okay, I didn't. And honestly, I didn't know
That's
that.
where I
I
got
thought
Daddy's
you were just on
Darlings.
some.
Somewhat.
So, I
some
thought you were just on
boo-boo,
some
foof.
shit.
Hey, little.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? Take this.
Good one. What about you, Zay? You know the.
Yeah.
Hey,
So-
hold on. Let me say.
Hold
Let
on.
me say
I'm
it.
going to
Let
preference
me
this real
say
quick
it.
because I think I should. I have the numbers.
All right.
I have
Say
the
what you want to
analytics.
say. Say what you want.
Zay actually has the worst winning percentage out of the whole league right now. He
Yeah,
has
dig.
35%. He is 15-27. So
That's what
I
I'm-
preference
where's
this
the-
to
hold
ask
on,
him
hold
this
on.
question. How do you think you're going to do this season, Zay?
Oh, well, shit. Since you're giving me statistics and actual numbers and shit like that, it doesn't sound like I'm going to do too good. But me personally, we're going.
he doesn't know ball.
We're going all the way. Sorry, I don't know balls like Alex. You already know his name was Daddy Darlings. That must mean he's a.
Wait, what's your name? What's your name?
Yeah, you started. You went down that.
All right, so you know what? Since we're standing on business,
Oh, he's gonna censor the entire thing.
No, that'd be
All you gotta do is beep beep clan, and they're gonna know.
No, you can say at least the dude's name. You can't say the last part, if anything. But yeah, my name is this year in fantasy. It's and oh shit, I'm not gonna say that. That's gonna sound worse. The name is Coop Cup, and then I'm gonna let you finish the.
You say
other one.
clup.
Coop Cup.
There you go.
Coop Cup. So yeah, I'm gonna let you
Coop
finish
cup
that
what?
Yeah, you know if.
I don't know.
Hold on. That is not.
How you gonna make that your name and be scared to say it?
Because I'm
Yeah,
scared.
stand on business. I thought you were standing on business, huh? So you
That boy is nervous when we did the lineups and shit.
Dude, yeah.
He's like, I didn't expect to say this in front of a kid.
There's a
All
tongue
right,
twister
one,
too.
I didn't say it like that. I said I
That's how you sounded in my head.
No, you
That's
sound
how
like
you
that.
always sound.
I didn't expect to say it on camera.
Yeah,
But no, yeah,
bad,
my
man.
name,
No
my name,
disrespect.
my name
You
is
sound like Lil-
Coop
Lil Bro.
Cups Clan. You dig?
Amplify that effect on it when you say it.
I didn't hit the button.
Do you like the deep voice?
No, do the amplified. Oh wait, yeah.
Random dancing.
Monster One. My name is Coop Club's Clam,
And then put that whip noise in the background.
in this year's fantasy? But yeah, no, I think I'm gonna do pretty good. Clearly, my grade wasn't that well on my draft either.
I think you're projected last.
Yeah, I'm projected last again.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, because I lost last year, and before anybody says anything,
history
I
repeats
haven't
itself.
You still
done-
have
I
not done
haven't
your
it.
punishment.
We've been very busy lately. I do apologize.
Bro, you
we have
had
not.
like 4 or 5 months to go do it. What do you mean?
And your boy's on a budget. God dang. Okay, jeez. You want me to throw that out
Shouldn't
there?
have lost fantasy, bro.
Yeah.
Didn't you just get some new headphones?
Yeah.
Didn't you just
For
get
what?
a new MacBook?
For what?
Whoa.
Did you just get a new car?
You know what's
yeah.
crazy too? This man said his team name, and then he said "yeah, dig" right
Aren't you about
after
to go
like
fishing?
someone's gonna say "hell yeah."
You know,
Someone probably did.
Someone did say hell yeah. Someone did say hell yeah. You know who I'm talking to.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, no way, that's my name too.
Shit, I should have done no beers in Paris.
Wait,
What?
the beers?
Neighbors in Paris.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I said okay.
Bro, this man is 2 for 2 in years. Saying the beers, and then what was the other one that he
Breezy
Hall.
Hey, Breesy, if y'all didn't pick up Breesy Hall, y'all sleep, bro.
I picked up
I didn't pick
their
him up,
other
but-
back because I think he's gonna probably play more.
No, that's true.
The other back is crazy.
Y'all should have picked up Kyle Pitts, man. That should have been first round pick.
Bro, I love those memes I've been seeing. They're like, bro, this dude really got Kyle Pitts in the first round. Like,
I
and
think
then,
Carlos
and then
drafted-
someone
Carlos.
on the first pick has
The
like
Falcons,
literally
right?
like the defense.
Falcons, yeah.
Has
Tight
like
end.
Cowboys
Yeah,
defense.
didn't you take Drake London?
Drake London's decent.
That, I know, but I had him last year. He was going stupid.
Yeah, I was like,
Because it's him and Mooney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's all be great this year in fantasy. I hope I win. I would be very surprising to all y'all if I did, and if I didn't, I just hope I don't get
I
in
don't think
last.
you will.
I'm aiming to at least make playoffs. That's what I would like to do.
That's a good
It's
spot.
been a minute since I've done that.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, just trying to be good. I'm gonna be on top of those waiver waivers this year.
Oh no, yeah, I did. Yeah,
But
yeah,
other than that, just trying to be on top of it better than was because we got some serious money in this shit now.
Facts.
So
and you still gotta do your punishment.
yeah, I still gotta do
Crazy.
this
Well,
punishment.
Kamish, I mean, 5 people here. We can obviously ask, but what is the punishment for getting last place this
I don't
season?
think we.
I don't know. I think we should
haven't
leave that to the
discussed-
viewers.
Also, when is our trophy
Yeah,
coming
let's
in?
do that for the viewers.
When is our trophy coming in?
We're gonna clip this up and we're gonna post it on social media too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Give us a good punishment.
We're gonna make this a short so y'all see this. Shit.
We're
And you know what? We're probably gonna do the number one liked comment.
Wow.
Within reason. Within reason. We're not gonna do some robbing the bank kind of like type. We're not doing that.
Can we restrict some?
What do you have?
Like maybe not going to a sperm bank and checking.
Dude, my homie said. Okay, continue
You know what
that.
I'm
But like
talking
my
about?
homie said,
Have you heard
I
about
think
that
it's
one?
what you're talking about.
Have you heard about that one?
Here, I got you. I got you. I
So
got you.
there's one where their punishment was last place has to go to a sperm bank, and when
Donate
you donate the
sperm.
sperm, there's a box on there, and it says to meet the kid when he turns 18, and you have to check it.
Yes.
So if it gets chosen, then you have to meet this
My homie
kid
sent me
after
that.
18 years. And I saw some meme that was like, "Damn, imagine meeting your dad all because he drafted Kyle Pitts."
Oh my god.
My homie literally sent me that,
That's
and I was like, "Hell no!" And he was like, "Y'all should do that for your punishment." I'm
Hell
like,
no.
crazy.
"Absolutely fucking not!" But
That is crazy.
what are we thinking? Oh, you said the comment.
Yeah, let
I
the
say-
comments pick.
Yeah, I say
Within
we,
reason. Wait,
we haven't
let's
agreed to
take
anything
out.
yet?
Let's take
No.
out the what I'm gonna do this year because I don't. I mean,
Okay, so this year, apparently, supposedly, because she hasn't done it, but
we're gonna do it.
When?
Wasn't he
When are
supposed
we
to do the
gonna do
haircut?
this?
yes,
He
when
got
we-
it. I remember he got a little Edgar haircut. I remember that.
You didn't classify as an Edgar haircut.
It wasn't like a Edgar, but
It
it
was
was.
close
It was
My long hair.
Me
Yeah.
or him?
no
Yeah.
JG
Yeah,
because
okay,
he had
bro.
gotten last place. I think the first season we didn't have one. The second one is when we were like, all right, let's do something.
You didn't get an Edgar haircut.
It wasn't an Edgar,
Thank you.
but
Thank you, sir.
I'll just be looking too good, and I'm sorry. Nah, but the first time, I'm sorry. The first time it was like I need to do it was either get a buzz cut or do a day in the life on like TikTok. I was like, man, fuck it, I want to cut my hair anyway, so I just
you did
So-
get your haircut short.
Nah, I did. Like right now I got it toned up to high. You know what I'm saying?
So Zay's punishment for losing last season is he has to go to a bar from open to close. And for every beer he gets, it's an hour off. I'm like,
Shit,
that's a pretty easy one.
Let's do Waffle House for 12 hours. For every waffle is 1 hour off.
I've seen those.
I
That's
was
kind of
I
crazy.
was just about to say that.
This
Could
man is
you-
No.
gladly to do it. Look,
So-
come on.
Well,
Yeah.
no, not even
food.
then. But bitch,
I just did that because you have headphones and you can hear.
motherfucker. But
Big
even then,
bag,
could you really like think about how big
That's
are
a
those
lot.
waffles?
Dude, they're
I
big
don't
as
know.
shit.
I've never been to
Big as
Waffle House.
Neither have I, but I've seen videos of people doing it, and
Size of my
realistically, I'm gonna be honest, you could probably eat maybe 3.
You know what? How about
Maybe.
this? Waffle House open to close?
They're 24.
They're 24. every waffle is an hour off.
You have to
Full
eat-
24?
You'd have
2
to
days?
eat 24 waffles. Could you eat 24
Okay,
waffles?
you know what's a crazy idea? One that I
Barely
also
two,
had?
bro.
We should do like, if you lose, you have to stand like at a corner for 3 hours with the sign, like with the homeless sign. And if you don't get above like $20 and you like stay there.
That's kind of.
Wow.
It's
I've seen that.
gotta be DT.
It has to say,
Yeah.
but it has to say, like I was lost in
Yeah.
fantasy.
Yeah, I was
something.
last in my
Yeah.
fantasy league, so that's why I'm out.
Probably
here.
make it. You probably go.
You probably
viral.
would get you honestly.
Get
You probably
posted.
would go viral, and you
Yes.
probably would get money. I'm not
Yes.
gonna lie to you. So,
You
Yes.
probably would
is
get-
that really a punishment?
And you probably get.
Yes.
There's a video.
Bitch it. Oh, here I go.
You probably get.
We're getting better at this, guys.
Yeah.
What? I mean, hey, I haven't been able to go on my spiel for my fantasy team yet, so I'm gonna take the
Yeah.
time real quick to say this. You know, these past 2 seasons, man, really since we've been in the league, since it started, I've been 7-7, 7-7. I think this past season I was 6-8. I feel like the thing with my team,
Consistent.
No, hell no. I'm trying to make playoffs. I'm trying to make playoffs at least.
Consistent my whole life.
I think my win percentage is like 45%, so I'm almost consistent. But like, I'm just trying to make playoffs, bro. I feel like that's my thing. Like, I start off so slow every single season. I feel like it was like really like predicated to like my ideology of drafting. Like, I had a lot of running backs, and my wide receivers weren't good. So like, and y'all motherfuckers never want to make trades for some reason. So like, it's hard for me to like really build a team. I'm like really betting on people needing a running back to like, I have
Time to go with a different game plan, brother.
I have James Conner on my bench. Do you want him? Oh, let me get fucking
Saquon Barkley?
No. Let me get like someone like a good a wide receiver number 1 type shit. You know what I mean? Or a 2 that's like type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like JG knows.
Let me get a Brock Bowers.
JG knows ball, bro. But like,
Right.
switched up my ideology this round.
So I got to the playoffs last year.
I drafted Genty number 1. To put in preference, I'm a Raiders fan, so I'm kind of gassed about that, regardless of like fantasy. Just seeing how Genty does this upcoming season, but Genty, and then I switched it up and got a wide receiver. So I got Neighbors. I think he's gonna have a great season. And I kind of was flipping back and forth each round between running back, wide receiver, running back, wide receiver, and then I think I drafted Mahomes. So I think a lot of people, I think I drafted Mahomes like 4th round,
solid.
5th round, something like that. So I think this is not a sports podcast, so don't take what I say as the Bible or anything. But I think Mahomes is going to have a decent season, and a lot of people were undervaluing him just because of his last season. Obviously, he doesn't have as much weapons. You know, Rashee Rice is suspended for 4 games, but like,
He'll be good.
it's Mahomes. I feel like he's like our generation of Brady, and I feel like a lot of people kind of forgot about that this past season. So I think he's going to have a bounce back season, nonetheless, potential MVP type season. But I think the thing for me that I'm going to be more active on, just because a lot of people don't make trades and they don't want to take that chance of like, fuck, I really just traded player A for player B, and player B is the wide receiver number 1 or whatever. They don't want to take that like, because you're going to be known for that type of thing. So shout out to Cam. We made a trade last season that really flipped my season around and potentially had me in the playoffs. So I think he traded me Chuba Hubbard and Brian Thomas Jr., who ended up being wide receiver 1 for the team. And like Chuba Hubbard is our RB1 for the Panthers. So that being said, I think I'm just going to be more active on the waiver wire and just trying to be more cognizant of like who's doing well or what player is going to have opportunities because this player got injured. It's very like you have to keep up with it. And I think that's why I like fantasy football specifically, because it's weekly. Like any other fantasy is going to be daily. So if you don't have people that are super into the sport, it's hard to keep up with it. But for football, you can like bullshit up to Wednesday night and be like, oh fuck, I need the Raiders are going against the Chiefs. Fuck, I don't know. Like I have the Raiders defense. I don't think they're gonna do that good. Then we drop them and pick up the Packers defense. I'm pretty sure someone's gonna have him because Micah's on there. I mean, you know everyone in our group, but
Picking him up right now.
just active on the waiver wires. And I'm open to trades. Like I'm not scared to make a move. You know what I'm saying? Like even the first weeks, because the season's long and we just don't really know what's gonna happen. So I feel like you gotta be able to do like moves like that to get to the playoffs. You know, top 4. It's for me personally. I have not done that yet. I've been in the league this is my 4th year and I have not made the playoffs. So that's why it's like, fuck, bro. Like, and it's hard, bro. Like, that's why, like, I told you the fact that you won your first season is a good thing crazy. Because, like,
I love it.
It's you're kind of hooked now.
No, for
You know what I'm saying?
Last year was my first year with the NBA fantasy, and I got second.
Bro, I remember your first year, you were like, while we were drafting, you were like, I don't know what I'm doing.
I
but
swear
I'm doing
I
it.
picked
And
up
I was
Odell,
like,
bro.
I was like, oh yeah, he's finna eat shit this year.
Yeah,
And
fucked you.
Ends up winning.
fuck. But hey, on Twitter, the memes have been explosive and just are at a prime right now for the fantasy football. And ever since the Nico Harrison trade, there's been a hashtag on Twitter that's the what does he know that I don't? And so there was one of the fantasy. I saw one of like a fantasy draft, and it was this guy. It just I'm assuming it was like his homeboy or whatever. He took a picture of his first 3 round picks, and in that second one was Hubbard for this year. You drafted him too. And so as soon as I saw that, I was like, shit. What does CJ know that I don't?
Hey, man.
Ingatum.
I think he's good. I think we'll see.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
he was
No,
definitely
yeah,
on my queue for
It's
sure.
I'm so excited, bro. Because like for the audience too, I'm breaking the news to y'all. I'm gonna be doing like a weekly fantasy football show for our media company, for our league, really, because
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's gonna make people more invested, bro. I just want people to care. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Yeah,
all.
100%.
That's all I want. Like even if like you join and you're like, you know, even if it's your first season, even if we extend the league to like a 12-team league, like I feel like that's something we could potentially think about. And like as long as we have people that are consistently in the league, that's all I care about because it builds up like the history. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to like put everyone's win percentage and everyone's win-loss records and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like I feel like doing that every week on some like ESPN type shit where I'm like, in this first week matchup, we have Alex versus Zach. You know, their head-to-head record is 2-1 in Alex's favor. You know what I'm saying? Like building up the lore, building up like the history and shit. I feel like I don't know. I like shit like that. So if I saw a random fantasy league that was doing that, I would be like, what the fuck are they doing? You know what I mean? Like what do they like? They must like this league either has been going on for a long time or they're trying to do something like with, like they're trying to build up a business. Like what are they doing? So like I don't know. Like I have never seen anything like that personally. And like, you know, I've been keeping up with sports really for the past year consistently and just seeing like when you have a story and you have like a lore behind what's going on, it just makes me personally more invested, and I'm assuming it makes others around more invested into it. And we have a trophy and we have, you know, more money in this pot now. It's like why would you not care at this point? You know, like there's no reason why everyone's intention should be winning the championship. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, it's I'm excited. So that's something that like personally like I'll do just for us, just on some like it's gonna be fun for me. Like I want to do like interviews and shit. Like after a big game, like JG, you just beat Zay by 0.1 point. Like, I'm gonna like hop on Discord, hop on FaceTime. I'm gonna screen record it.
I actually beat him by 20 points, but yeah, keep going.
Shit, yeah. But like just kind of see like, bro, like what were you thinking? You still had Jamar Chase playing, and he needed to score 41 points.
And he did. It was just crazy.
He did. He scored 45, actually. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some shit like that, bro. So just, I'm going to be very intentional with it. Just be prepared. Like, I'm
As long as you're journalist shit.
Yeah, type shit, bro.
There's a league that this fucking guy, his first round pick, they had a board. And it was a dun, 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 dun. They had the whole fucking auction shit. And bro, they said his first round pick, he goes up to the board, he gets the sticker and puts it up on the board. And everyone was like, "Oh, Robinson." And then
Brian.
And then at the end they said, "Wait, Junior." That boy had gotten Brian Robinson Jr. first round. He's like, wait, what? And he had already picked him and shit on his phone.
Right.
So
yeah, have like a draft party, bro.
Yeah,
have like a watch party for
How would they do that? How would you do the board? Would you do the board at the same time as you're doing the actual?
You pick,
draft?
yeah.
You just put it up on
you
the
can
board,
honestly like you can really get like super in depth. Like you can have it to where it's like manual, and you pick each like.
No timer. It's like you're the
and like
you're
the commissioner or whatever has access to everyone. Like
that sounds fucking funner, dude.
Yeah, you can do like an offline one that basically just put in like
call
who they
in,
want.
But the timer thing is kind of
like Zach.
That shit gets me.
Yeah.
Yeah. For my next pick, I think I'm picking Patrick Mahomes, bro. I think he's the one this year. Hangs up the phone.
Nah, he really is though. I think Patrick Mahomes. You know, this Thanksgiving I just found out that my cousin is a true Chiefs fan. This man said that he's been watching the Chiefs since I was born, and the only reason is because while I was born, there was the first Mexican to ever join the NFL, and he played
Tony
for the
Gonzalez?
Chiefs. Yes, Tony Gonzalez.
I know ball.
And then he was like, and that's when I became.
balls.
He's like, that's when I became a Chiefs fan. I was like, wait, you were never a Dallas fan? Because my whole mom's side of the family, he's part of the mom's side. My whole mom's side of the family's all Cowboys fan. He was like, hell no. He's like, that's always the reason why I'm rooting against y'all on Thanksgiving. He's like, cause I know y'all are ass. And he's like, and Patrick Mahomes, he's the next GOAT, dude. And also Patrick, I mean, to give his flowers, you know what I'm saying? Not to glaze. Yeah, he's from Texas, bro. Tyler, Texas. So got a rep, you know what I mean?
Went to Tech too.
Type shit. Oh, and I got, exactly. That's my other reason. I got a bunch of homies that went to Tech, and they all just glazed the living hell out of Patrick Mahomes, and so do I. I wanted him to win that. I was gonna say Champions League. I wanted him to win that Lombardi last year. For really. Low key.
Yo, I'm ready.
Stay tuned. What should I name it? You know, I got y'all here. I don't know what I'm calling it.
What do you mean?
Like the weekly show. Fantasy.
It's just like a recap.
The OPM.
OPM
Fantasy?
Fantasy?
The OPM Fantasy League, yeah.
Like recap. They had
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have to say recap.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like
Yeah, you do.
OPM Fantasy League recap.
Recap, yeah.
It's a mouthful.
But you would do OPM Fantasy League and then Collins recap.
Recap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same shit.
Okay. Yeah, stay tuned though. You
Nah,
might
facts.
be hey, can I interview you real quick for the
Yeah. Yeah, you can interview me right now, dude.
bro? Like,
Oh yeah, for sure.
while I have y'all here too, like, what do you think I should put in like the show every week? Like, should I show each matchup of like Zach beat Cam?
Yeah, I think like matchups, who won what, and then basically like where their current standing is, like at least in their division.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I do like most? I kind of want to like make it a little interesting. Like, oh, who scored the most points?
Yeah.
You would have to do that on Tuesday, because that's
Yeah,
when
that's
the
also
week
something
ends.
I was thinking about.
And then you would also say like the winners, and then you would say the upcoming match.
I probably would.
Yeah, definitely.
I probably would post have it posted by Wednesday.
Yeah.
Because the next
Exactly.
week starts on Thursday, or like the next football week starts on
You should
Thursday.
do it like in your room,
Mundo.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do
like
it.
in
yet.
your bed.
I might I don't know. I might switch it up. I might walk around. I don't know yet.
Hey,
I don't know.
you and I, we'll talk more about it.
Bet.
In
Yeah,
your
we'll-
car.
in my car.
Yeah.
Fucking drive
While
man.
driving and drinking a beer.
And drink it too.
Drinking a beer.
Almost hit this fucking curb. Sorry.
Yeah.
Put that bitch in.
Oopsie.
No, yeah, we'll talk about that.
Put that bitch in self drive.
Yeah,
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about
we
that
got
one.
you. Bet. But yeah, no, that's this is you might not be involved in this conversation because you haven't been playing, but
Oh, Dynasty?
CFB Dynasty boys.
Ah, su puta
CFB
madre.
Dynasty boys.
Hate that game.
Fuck that game, dude. Fuck that stupid ass game. I don't want to talk about it.
Really?
It's so gay. And nah, it's okay. We can talk about it. All I gotta say is, fuck Baylor. I had to play them today, and let's just say there should be no reason that a defensive lineman is getting an interception.
That's happened to me before.
It is so stupid.
Some
That's how
bullshit. CFB,
That's how
that
they
should
won
not
the
happen.
game. That's
That
how
should
they
not
won the
happen.
fucking
Yeah.
game.
I'll show you a clip of it. I might send it to you, Zach, because this is some bullshit.
It's so stupid. The dude threw the fucking ball, and the fact that it's just in the air for fucking 10 seconds, and it's like, oh, fuck. They're like, no, fall to the fucking ground. Dude, it's so stupid. I hate that game. It's so stressful. Every now and then when you are winning, it is fun.
Who are you playing as right now?
In our dynasty, in the OPM dynasty, I am trying to take Cincinnati to greatness.
What would our rules for our league? Do you remember?
You got it. So
3-star
it has to
or
be
less?
a 3-star or less.
Gotcha.
It's
So
just for the
you
first
picked-
season.
That's why you picked Cincinnati, right?
Yes, yeah. They put a whole list out of like 3-star teams that we could choose from.
What made you want to pick Cincinnati as well? That was very random.
Well, I knew they've kind of been good lately. Kind
Okay.
of. They made the playoffs recently.
Yeah, a couple years ago.
A couple years ago. So
They were in the championship, no?
Yeah, I believe so. I think they got pretty far. I don't know. I can't remember. My ball knowledge is not to wait on.
I'm gonna look it up. I got you. That's why we have these
all these
MacBooks
MacBooks in front of us.
and we're not even looking at shit
Yeah.
up. I got you.
But we so I picked them, and honestly, it's just because Big 12, another good conference, and I figured, shit, wow, it shouldn't be too hard to run the Big 12.
That's
Well,
what you think,
that's
brother.
what I fucking thought.
That's what you
Nebraska
thought.
week 1, that shit was stupid. they fucking ran up on me, and I was like, oh, jeez.
Who'd you go against?
Nebraska week 1.
Oh, well, they're not Big 12, but yeah.
But still.
I think it was
that
just
right
y'all's
off
schedule.
Yeah, it's just a schedule.
Yeah.
But even then, so far, like I said, it's been fun. I enjoy playing it, and even when I got to play, oh my God, when I played Carlos,
How was that?
bro, that was the most stressful and fun game that I have played in forever. That was
Yes,
some
bro.
Pac-12 at night.
Yes,
And it was stupid. So
It was late as fuck.
It wasn't. Well, we started at like 9:30, like maybe almost close.
You went to
10.
OT though.
But we went to second overtime, which was so stupid. So Carlos had Iowa State, and I had Cincinnati, and we were there playing. Like I said, I think we, what's it called? So we can all have
Can-
mic.
yeah,
'cause-
since you're not talking,
since
is it
he's
cool
not
if we-
talking. Yeah, give that mic to him.
Yeah,
Freaking loser.
But even then,
Sorry.
like I said, it was a Pac-12 at night, just because of how crazy it was.
It was crazy, bro.
Because first drive, I'm like moving the ball down the field. I'm getting pretty good. I'm like, all right, we're clicking. Carlos is good. I hate the way Carlos plays though. Oh my god,
He melts the clock.
He melts
Yeah.
the fucking clock.
he
And it's
wants to
annoying.
make sure he wins.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
plays football the right way.
He plays
type
it the
shit,
right way.
you know?
He doesn't play like it's a video game.
Yeah.
And
Have fun.
Yeah, I
you
know, right? And he milks the clock, so he'll just sit on fucking offense and milk the clock. But like I said, it got to near the end when I missed a field goal, and I was stressing because I fucking suck at hitting field goals for some reason. And so he had made it 28.
You do.
Yeah, he had made it 28-20, and I was like stressing. I think I had like a minute 15 left. And I fucking bombed it down the field and scored and got the to tie it up. And it was 28-20 or 28-28. And like I said, it just became real stressful. We went into overtime. He fucking picks it in because I got the ball first. So he picks it in overtime off of me, and I'm pissed. So I'm like stressing. I'm like, fuck, I gotta get a stop. I gotta do something. Well, his quarterback runs out and he passes it to his running back. His running back is a little off balance, and I go and I hit stick his ass, and he fumbles the ball.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, pick the ball up and running with it because I got to score. If I could score, I could end it right here. I'm running, and the dude gets me on the fucking like 5-yard line, and I was pissed because he was running with the linebacker, but still he got hawked.
Right.
But it's so stupid because then I get the ball back. And he's like, what the fuck? As soon as I hit him, because I went crazy. As soon as I hit him, I said some
What the
things that I should
fuck?
not have been said.
Okay, get to the freaking.
But yeah, he ends up winning because he scores. And
But how? Okay, so you got to the end, and then you missed the field goal there?
No, well, because it's overtime, because I stopped him technically, I get another shot to go.
And you didn't.
And he, I couldn't score.
He stopped you.
Yeah,
But
he
you
stopped me.
you stopped him on a third down or what? Like I don't get it.
Well, in overtime, you only get you get one drive, and
you
I
get one
stopped
drive.
him on that. I got a fumble. I hit him, and I picked up the ball, and that
But
counts.
you weren't able to score.
But I
Oh,
wasn't-
you can't like if you receive possession, you can't go.
No,
you don't have
I
another
wasn't.
drive?
They didn't put me right there at the 5. It was like, oh,
It
he
starts at,
stopped
like,
him.
you
So
just
now,
stopped him, so
and
you
then they
start.
put me back at like I
What?
think the
That's
30,
crazy.
the 35 or the 25. It's one
What
of them.
the fuck? I did not know that.
Yeah. Well, we don't ever go into overtime, so we never have to deal with this. But we
Overtime, yeah.
But we went into double overtime, and so that's why it was so stressful. And it was funny because Carlos was like, "That was probably the most like fun game I've ever played."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Man, like thanks," because I texted him the next day. I was like, "Dude, fuck you! Like you fucking suck. I hope you know that." And he's like, "Bro, that was like the most funnest game I've ever had. We gotta play.
bro.
We gotta play again." And I'm like, "I don't want to play you."
It's
so
cool.
stressful playing
It's
you,
cool
dude.
that like y'all are playing. We played on Dynasty. That's why this shit's so cool to me because
Yeah.
like this matters. Like your overall record of your team and stuff.
4-4 right now. I'm
Yeah.
fucking
But,
stressed,
like,
bro.
Like easily that game, like you could be 5-4 or whatever.
Tell me
It'd be
about
a
it.
different
I
story
could've
because
been.
it's your conference play. Like the games that you're playing against these users like kind of matter.
Oh,
So
yeah.
like on some like when we play just on. Hey, you trying to run it up in college football? Or you want to play
It's
2K
like, oh,
or
yeah,
whatever?
yeah,
Like this
yeah,
shit,
yeah.
like actually matters. Like you're like
Yeah.
playing.
I'm excited
as-
for in 2 weeks or when we advance in 2 weeks, I get to play JG.
They'll be fine.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
So,
I know. I see
So,
his playing. I see him playing. He's good.
First, I'm gonna talk my shit because I can. I'm 8-0 in the league
Man, fuck
right
you,
now.
dude.
I beat Cam and I beat JG. JG was I'm not gonna lie to you. Sorry, Cam. I don't know if you take this as
Oh,
disrespect,
shit.
but like that was probably the hardest game I played so far
What?
in the Dynasty. I mean, obviously I played in person, and those games have been pretty crazy. The last game I played with you, Zay, was really good. Like, I feel like everyone's starting to get better. You know what I'm saying? And like you were dotting me up, bro. And we had like you were saying, you say here, right? When there's motherfuckers in my ear. It's different when I'm like in a Discord chat. I can't see
yeah.
y'all. So like I'm just like imagining y'all's faces and like, bro, you're fucking ass, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm thinking like that. But when I see you in person, it's just like whatever. Like I block it out. But like when we're playing online, like, and shout out to the sex box, you know what I'm saying? We're able to stream from Discord.
Yeah, you
straight
can't do
from
that on that
Discord,
gay
on
station.
Xbox, on some like PC type shit.
Alex, you want the mic? I'll give you the mic, bro.
I have a PC
Yeah.
and a PlayStation. So
Oh, I know. Yeah, yeah.
PC wins it
But
all.
like PlayStation, they can't stream from Discord though.
How you know?
Cause I know, cause everyone else in the league has a PlayStation. I'm like, hey, stream it, and they're like,
We
how
can't.
do you do that?
We can stream.
You can stream,
we
but
can
it has
to
to
our
be
party.
It has to be like
Yeah, but I can
Twitch
stream
or
to
like-
Well, I
Discord.
can stream from my
straight to
PlayStation through my PC. So
yeah,
I'm more
not,
nuts.
not everyone's rich like you, dude. So
Yeah,
like,
dude.
I'm just telling you, everyone in our league.
And you got a Forerunner?
anyways.
Yeah, but besides that flaw,
I was
PS5 is better.
streaming and I was going against JG. JG is Arizona. I am the U of H. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Houston Cougars. You know, we got Travis Scott at our fucking games every
Yeah,
single
Chase
weekend.
B.
It's crazy. Like
Yeah,
Chase
Maxo.
B is making the mix in the back. We got Beyonce sitting in the box and shit. Yeah, you already know the vibes. But we played. This man JG was doing really good, bro. Like I could not get the run game going. Like even like my passes, like I was having to like,
a close game, right?
bro. I barely beat him. Like it was like 31-21 or something like that.
People don't know my lore though. Like, my lore is like
He's gotten better.
Yeah.
I mean,
from the
like,
age,
100%.
from the
He's gotten better.
age
Yeah,
of
he has gotten better.
when I was born all the way till I was probably about 8. I would only watch football on Thanksgiving because that's when I would link up with my family, and my older cousins were they were always watching football. And then from there on, I started to learn a little bit more about football. So yeah, I would see from like 8 to 14, 13, I would watch some college football, but it was only strictly Texas and then Cowboys. And then from there on, I started picking up a little bit more up until I got about in high school. In high school, I started kind of really paying attention. So now I would watch more than just one college football team and NFL team. And now for the past 10 years, I've been watching football, at least the NFL, pretty regularly. And this is probably like my 3rd year that I've been watching football or college football consistently.
Me too.
So then I figured, you know what, this is my first college or my first football game since Street 2 on the PS2. Shout out. And so I was like, you know what?
Crazy.
I was like, you know what? Let me get to it then. Let me buy NCAA 26. And so I decided to join this dynasty with that kind of knowledge of football, thinking that, okay, you know what? I could give this game a try. I'll give it a challenge and I'll be all right. So I chose my setting to be varsity. So that's one up above like beginner.
I think he's freshman.
Yeah, it's freshman and then varsity. So now I'm in varsity, and for my personal dynasty team, I decided to go with SMU. I didn't want to go with the good school because, like CJ said, you learn the game more through playing with like a shitty team.
Not fact.
And I also kind of wanted to learn just like the basics of it, and just having to go through that, I guess, downfall or whatever, for lack of better words, downfall. And so for our dynasty, though, I chose Arizona. For the OPM dynasty, I chose Arizona. The only reason why I chose Arizona because I wanted a team that had red, white, and blue. And I also had Chat GPT this. I was like,
What are some?
yeah, what are the these X or whatever? My prompt just went with it. So I chose Arizona. So here I am with absolute zero knowledge of football. I couldn't tell you how to put a screen, when someone's showing up a screen, when they're blitzing, when they're playing cover, when did he say? when the slats or when his wings, I don't know what freaking Ayo Hodaru said, but he said Carlos isn't defending his slats or whatever. So that's
slants?
His slot or his slant?
no, it was
Slant?
I was always passing it to my running back because he was always pulling the flats.
Flats.
He was saying he's not defending his flats, so that's why you're getting all these yards. And I was like, oh, so now little by little,
Makes
I've been
sense.
picking up on that,
Right.
and I've been also picking up on the conferences. Oh shit, sorry, I've been picking up on the conferences and what different conferences belong in each team. So that has been super interesting for me. It now I'm definitely getting a different experience of college football.
Mm-hmm.
And every time that I play anybody in that freaking group, I expect 1,000,000% to lose. And I do not expect to have a close game. So CJ's game definitely was like, oh, I am getting mad lucky right now. Because, yeah, sure, I was dotting you, but I think I was playing home too.
Yeah, you were playing home.
So the stadium post, had I played an away game, oh, I think that would have been
that makes
very,
a difference. That's why I like
very
this game so
different.
much.
Yeah,
Like, it actually makes
because
a
like I play a lot of FIFA, but
Yeah,
in FIFA's not like that at all.
not-
FIFA, it's
neither
like
is
strictly
2K.
skill.
2K's not like that.
Yeah.
Like, you're in a way, like maybe when you're shooting free throws. But
That's
like,
about it.
That's the one thing I like
Yeah.
about college football. Like being away makes.
Oh yeah, it
like,
matters a lot.
matters.
I mean,
Like,
shit.
yeah.
Your
Your players don't know what play you're calling. You're
look
trying
at
to send
Archie,
them on a
bro.
hot route. Yeah,
look
I
at
know
Archie Manning this weekend. You know what I mean? That stadium post was loud. Yeah, he didn't play as good, but however, it's still only one game, so we're gonna let that slide. But anyways, I've been busting my ass on this game. I'm not gonna lie, and the new FIFA is about to come out like in a month or so. So I've kind of dropped FIFA, and now I've been picking up a lot of NCAA. So usually whenever I turn on my PS5, that's the first game that I'm going to. The guy who has beaten me pretty good, and I'm like regretful, and I kind of actually I do want to run it back eventually. Is against Mr. Alex Lee, the guy that got his hand up right now, but it's okay because I catch bigger fish than him, but bigger bass than him.
That's false. Apologies.
That boy, yeah, fucking humbled me to say the least.
And just good point to leave to the to the audience is that I do not own the game. When I play it, it's for fun over here. And there is 5 of us, so in one night, all of us, not all of us will play. You know what I'm saying? It's an odd number out. So, and I'll tell you what,
His
when
roommate-
I turn my PlayStation on, I'm getting on NBA 2K26.
Yeah, whatever.
Puss.
Yeah, okay. Anyways,
And
I
say something about my
also want
roommate.
to mention his roommate is the one that told me about the flats, and his roommate also played college ball, and his roommate has also they're kissing butt cheeks whenever they're playing
This is also true.
video games. They have their desks right next to each other. They don't even need to join a freaking party. It's just one of them in a party, and it's like, oh yeah, the other one's right behind me. He said this, so it's like, okay, you guys are kissing butt cheeks right now. And I know that he's been giving them a lot of intel, more than what I know. Because that game.
Last time we discussed about any type of knowledge about the game was before our tournament, OP1. That was it.
Yeah, this guy.
Ask him.
Sure.
Ask him.
Okay.
Would he lie to you? Does he lie?
Yeah, he does.
that.
He tells me that the Cowboys is going to be our year, and it's not.
Exactly. You definitely.
So he lies a lot. Okay.
Fair enough.
He does.
Just get better. In fantasy, too.
All right, we're gonna fight after this podcast.
Hey, at some point it's flirting.
Yeah, we're at 2 hours and 13 minutes over here on audio.
Damn, it's 11. Fuck, I'm in trouble.
Hold on. I think I might want to talk about one more thing. I was
Latest shit you before.
Viva Catalunya. Aaron Ramsey scored. My soccer heads, Aaron Ramsey scored. So if someone appears RIP in the news, we know who to blame. Liverpool, Dominic Szoboszlai, a la Birg. What a free kick. Barcelona, tough game. Chingada madre. However, Lamine scored that penalty. So, and yes, that was a penalty. Stop crying. Real Madrid. Real Madrid's Kylian Mbappe is finally paying off that pretty penny that y'all got him. Oh no, he came in for free. Yeah, he came in for free. But Kylian Mbappe is finally being that man that he was at PSG. So y'all better appreciate that because I don't know how long it's gonna last.
I had a question for you, Zachary.
Oh shit.
So, we've been posting shorts. Maybe not as frequently this past month, but we're gonna be back on that shit. I'm gonna be posting more vlogs. We're gonna be posting more of like the little short form content that I think a lot of the audience enjoys and is very engaging. So the most viewed short I would say from this past month really was your Camaro generations
from TikTok,
from on YouTube. Actually, it has 12K.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and 200.
Our favorite segment where we read.
Do you want to read comments? I mean, I don't have it set up. I don't.
What's the question?
I was just gonna ask like when we do like very opinionated stuff. Shout out to Opinionated Media. Shout out to the boys. But it's kind of expected of people to have certain feelings or like, oh, this person, they're not going to agree with you more than likely. So like, I just kind of wanted to see y'all's thoughts on that. Like, do y'all care about the things that people say in the comments and like, does it affect how you feel or like, it is what it is type of deal? Like, it's kind of, it comes with the territory, I guess.
Oof. No, it does make me feel some type of way, especially with like music and as the younger generation grows, they're listening to different artists that I'm listening to right now. And they're on the hunt for music that I was once on the hunt for, but those artists aren't the same anymore. Time evolves and now there's bigger, a better artist than Playboi Carti.
100%.
And I'm a Playboi Carti stan, and
You are.
it's just crazy like seeing these other different fan accounts of like Nine Vicious. I know y'all don't know who Nine Vicious is. Apollo Red, Zucchini, and all this shit. It's like, oh fuck. And whenever they're calling Cardi trash and they're like, nah, Yeet's better or whatever, I'm like, whoa. No. Y'all better respect the freaking the president of the United States. We continue? Sorry. What about you guys? How do y'all feel?
Honestly, I don't really read the comments that often, but when I do, I'm like, okay, like cool, like that's how you feel. Because like the reality of it is, like again, everyone has their own opinion. I don't know why I fucking said it like that, but
I like it though.
But hey yo,
yeah, no, I shouldn't
doing it.
I shouldn't get butthurt about it, but it's just hard for me to accept that shit. Like, there's no way.
pause.
I understand what you're saying.
You know
Like,
what I mean?
I feel like it's because I feel like a lot of the people that comment are more than likely like the younger
Yeah, 100% they
or
are.
like people that are super passionate about whatever you're talking about.
Yeah.
So like they feel a certain type of way, and it's like I just like yes, I understand, I guess, but like I don't feel that way, so it's hard for me to like really understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But
There's a Spanish saying, "Cada cabeza es un mundo." Like every head, it's its own world. So you just have to agree to disagree. Alex, what do you feel? How do you feel about this,
that,
though?
Alex?
I think if it's something that you're passionate about, then you're gonna feel some type of. I won't care much, but I will definitely feel some type of way to where I always gotta say something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So what if it's like, all right, your Black Ops take or something?
Yeah.
Black Ops 2 is your number one
Yeah.
Black Ops game, right?
For sure.
Nah, bro. Black Ops fucking 4 is the best of all time. I mean, this motherfucker is stupid.
Yeah. Must be fucking Gen Z, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's how you know what I'm saying? Like that's essentially. I feel like that's kind of how you gotta think about it. Like it sucks, and it's like damn, like these people are kind of shitting on me, but like
It's like, bro, that shit doesn't even have fucking jetpacks, dude.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
But that's boots on the ground,
Yeah.
bro. What the fuck are you doing?
We got to get with the times now. You know what I mean? Like that's why 6'7".
Get back to the Kino days, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's what.
Exactly.
What did I say? What was the correlation to that? Oh, it's high school reunion
Yeah.
and seeing what's up with like an old fling. Oh, let's run Kino again. Hit it.
Everything comes full circle, boys. What about you, Zay? How you feel about like when people were shitting on you about your like Star Wars takes or like whatever, like stuff like that? Like, how does it bother you, or how do you go about like handling that type of attention?
I'm just here so I don't get fined, man.
Oh yeah,
This fucking guy.
that's how you feel.
No, I'm joking. I mean, like Zach said, you all have y'all's opinions out there. They may not be
Those
right.
guys.
They totally aren't right. That's all I know. But you know, like, Teddy, what are you doing over there, bro?
You fucking.
I know, man, squeaking over there. But I mean, it doesn't really affect me. You're not hurting my feelings. I have 2 older sisters, bro. Like,
You've been through it all.
Wait,
I've been through it all.
Not like, I mean, it's different between 2 older brothers and 2 older sisters.
Yeah, it's worse.
I guess.
I know how to fight women.
Yo.
Yeah.
So is Ray Rice,
can we
but
make
you
that a
don't see
clip?
him bragging about it.
I'll make that a
Exactly.
clip.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, like I said, I mean, y'all got your opinion. You all wrong in one way, and I'm all right in the other way. So,
You dig.
but
This is when you say you dig.
oh, you dig? Hey, yeah, you dig. But I mean, like I said, those Gen Z kids, they'll figure it out. They'll know what that good stuff is.
Yeah.
What them
can't-
Kino days
They
were.
can't one bite like you, brother.
Oh, whoa! I don't know how we got on that subject, but all right, yeah, sure. They can't one bite like me, but
There's something wet on my shoe, bro.
yeah, crazy.
Big Teddy.
Shit scared me,
But-
bro.
Put him on camera.
What
for
do you
the-
want?
for the outro.
Don't grab him. By
But
Ladies and gentlemen,
yeah.
shit. You
Sorry, Teddy.
I hope they did
one
not.
hand and shit.
We got that on audio. That's
We
crazy.
appreciate y'all for listening and watching to this
clip on this.
episode
Yeah, man.
of
2 hours in.
PCT
said
Q3
no.
2025.
You dig?
You know, we thank you for listening and watching. Like I said, was there anything y'all would like to say before we close out this episode, boys?
Coop Cup Clan sucks.
Bisca Barca and Archie Manning. Come on, bro. Come on. Vamos.
Bounce back on that San Jose,
Right?
brother.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, but I guess we need against a big school and against a decent school. You know what I mean? Ohio State was definitely an eye opener for him, but he's gonna do better. I believe in him. Vamos!
I agree.
Ora, primo.
The Oklahoma City Thunder are your 2024-2025 NBA champs. Never forget that. And if you liked and enjoyed this episode of Park Car Talks, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. And we'll see y'all next time, man. Peace.
Mav
see y'all
Nation,
in
baby.
December.
Mav Nation. Shit!
See you. Love you.